this team, we're going to stand together and fight this disease.
I come this way before, travel through the open door. Circumstances navigated the path, and life happened all so fast. No, it got lonely. Sometimes you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, cause I know life took a hold on me. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a break with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games get played, can't take it personal, cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. Fight for me, I'm gonna take a second, see the blessing in it. With much expected, much is given. Wanna make the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine up, let them see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it to life. Oh, for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm aces. Learn to develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lack it. While cancer slowing our road, I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, give inside away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going back soon and fight this final round. Life's a break with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games get played, can't take it personal, cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, it's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. I'm gonna share all that I have and give to those in need. So we're gonna win this battle, fight that disease. No more threats, you're the leading that's empty. We got to leave it open. No, I never let him.
There we go. We got some music in the background. I was waiting for it to drop, Demetrius. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you and Miss T over there. 3 hours. We talking about 3 hours. Shout out to y'all putting in that overtime over there, man. What up, JP? We gonna call you JQ. Y'all was reviewing the fights this week. You and Miss T. I was listening. Appreciate y'all, man. Thanks for the content. Love is the word. Birdman. G Brown. What it do, y'all? What up, Travis? What up, Josh? How we feeling tonight, Supreme Tag Team 57? We at Club 57. Oh man, okay. I'm with that, Mark West. You know how to do. What up, Hawk? What up, man? What up, KJ? Victor! Measy. I don't think I've met you before. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Tell a friend and share the video. Tell them, K-Dub, share the video, man. This is a family over here, man. It's a family, man. What up, West Virginia? S. Dot. I love that name, S. Dot, man. S. Dot, man. I guess that's from me being, I used to be like a real hardcore Jay-Z fan. I wouldn't say hardcore, but, now I'm kind of like, whatever. What up, Zelly? Boxer Sparring. What's up, Roscoe, Josh? Hey, what's up, Mr. Henderson? T Bonafide. What's up, Mr. Gabe? Mr. Gabe, man. Ches 313. It is Detroit in the house. Tucson, Arizona. Hey, what'd he say? Thank you, Detroit. What up, yo? But we in the building, man. It jumped on me, man. Rhonda Streeter. What's up? The Streeter Sisters is in the building. Hey, y'all better go check them out, man. We got celebrities in the house. What's up? The Streeter Sisters is in the building. We appreciate you. Y'all got to come be a guest on the show. Please, sometime in December, come be a guest on the show. Hey, and I'm going to play the trailer, and we rocking and rolling all day long. How about that? The best 2 hours of our day is when we spend 2 hours together. You know what I mean? Oh, got to turn the volume up.
Some of
y'all got to skip the beginning of it.
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
At least 15, y'all. 15. We appreciate y'all, man. Welcome to the show, man. Obviously. Appreciate you, Boxer Sparring. Appreciate you, man. I don't know a man I respect that had 15 kids by 9 different women. I don't know if I can respect that, man, and you don't take care of them. I'm just keeping it a buck. I don't care what nobody say, what religion you are, what type of man you. I just can't respect the man and then throw a Quran in my face and be like, "Here, read this." Eat like a man. Think like what does it say? Eat to live. Man, hell no, man. That man, hell no. Hell to the no. And then one of his sons says, I had an absence of a father, and I never had a father in my life until I met Minister Farrakhan. So that means he's saying his father was a piece of shit, but he was deprived of masculinity. Man, y'all got to go watch the interview, man. I'm giving y'all too much, but if you want the short version, y'all can go watch this short film entitled 9 Wives, which is in the link. So go watch it. Check it out, man. Thank you guys in advance, man. What's up, Dominic Rivera? Appreciate you. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, man. And Gary Russell was in here last night. Hell of an interview, hell of a time. We had some fun. I appreciate y'all interacting with him, and the interview wouldn't have been great without y'all. So I say thank you much. And Rolly's officially out, Gregory X. Rolly is officially out, man. I thank you for sending me that stuff too. Rolly is officially out. And they chose some guy that I don't even know who the hell he is. Like, I know I've seen him fight before, but I don't recall watching him fight. Oh man. So I'm disappointed. Not disappointed, because that means I'm emotionally attached to it. I'm just like, when are they just gonna do right by the fans? You know what I mean? When are they gonna do right by the fans, man? You know what I mean? Las Vegas, Leon. That's L Cube. You know what I mean? I mean L Dub, Las Vegas, Leon. Salute, bro. Great content. Smash the like button while y'all in here, man. Might as well be first or second or third. You know what I mean? And they're wasting Tank's prime years. And Tank's prime years may be a little bit different because of his size. You know, athletes are getting bigger, faster, taller, stronger, and Tank is what, 5'4", somewhere in there. He has a big presence, but he's still 5'4", and he'll be 27 real soon. When is Tank's birthday? Let's Google that. You know, and I think that he's wasting a lot of his prime years. I think I'm gonna say this, man, and I say this all the time. Tank is special, man. Like, I've seen it with my own eyes. Like, I saw him spar, and I know this guy. November 7th, 1994. He'll be 7 Sunday. He'll be 27 on Sunday, and still ain't fought a brother in his championship days. Still ain't fought an elite fighter, and he's it's just sad, man. It's just sad how Tank has the potential to be great, and they won't let him strive for greatness. They holding Tank back. I have no doubt that Leonard Ellaby, Floyd Mayweather, PBC is holding Tank Davis back. Tank Davis can be great, and the only way you can be great as a fighter is if you show it. You know, and that's just simply what I believe. This Isaac Cruz guy, I don't know nothing about this man. I don't know. I know he got 2 nicknames. When you got 2 nicknames, you know something's wrong. So that must mean he used one nickname in Mexico and got beat a couple of times, and they forgot to change it when he came to America. You know what I mean? And they changed his nickname, and now he has a career. Yeah, who the fuck is that guy? Who is Oscar Cruz? I keep on mispronouncing his name. That's Isaac Cruz, or calling him the wrong name. I don't think Tank is great yet. Tank has been cherry picking the last 3 years. Tank, really, you can't tell me nobody on his resume that has gone on to be at least good since he's fought him. You know, I don't know nobody that has gone on to be good. Everyone has gone on to be journeyman. So if you've gone on to be journeyman after you fought Tank, you gonna say Tank knocked the career out of all his fighters? You know, I don't see that. I've seen Tank work out. I'm telling you, man, the man has the goods. I wouldn't lie to y'all. And Tank is training in Florida right now. Tank is training in Florida. I saw him. He took a picture with Ocho Cinco in Florida, and he's training at a man by the name of. He's training in Chico's gym. Hey, what's up? What's up, brothers? Boxing talk. What it do? What it do? What it do? And he's not training in Vegas for this camp. I find that very, very interesting. I find that very, very interesting that he's training in Florida, Las Vegas, Leon. Do you find that interesting? I find that terribly interesting. And this is going to be another legal bank robbery. And you know what the fans going to say? When Floyd said at the press conference again, we're only fighting in-house, and this is, again, a legal bank robbery. You know what the fans going to say? Hey, Floyd, I love you. Take more of my money. Take more. Take more. You know what I mean? I don't understand how your personal satisfaction is secondary to Floyd's satisfaction. I don't understand that. I don't get it, you know. And I haven't heard Devin Haney. I would have thought that Bill and Devin, or I said Team Haney, would have been more boisterous, but Bill and Devin ain't talking, so that means that that fight is a done deal with Jojo Diaz. You understand? So because Bill and Devin didn't talk about it because I saw a tweet or something from Devin, but it wasn't like aggressive. It was just like maybe for PR, maybe like a backup move or something like that to be a part of the conversation. But Bill didn't come out. Oh no, I didn't hear that. No, I didn't hear that. Well, that's H Money. That's H Money. He's Team Tiafimo now? You know, whatever it is, you know, H Money is H Money. Let H Money be H Money. You know what I mean? I think that Bill didn't come out and jump out, so I know something is already in the works for Devin Haney because Bill don't miss. Oh, the phone lines are open. Bill don't miss an opportunity. You know what I mean? And that's his job. His job ain't to tell the truth. His job is to promote his kid like the lies of Eddie Hearn, Leonard Ellaby, Bob Arum, whoever else you want to put in there. You know what I mean? Oh man, the big homies in the building. My elder, man. What's up?
What's up, Fred? Couple things, man. Tank and Bud have a lot in common. You can't really say you're great unless you test yourself. And these two dudes are always in safe fights. Wouldn't you agree?
Very much so. Very much. Very safe. Like bubble wrap, 4 security guards, clear the room out safe. like it's but yeah. Bud is fighting, but Bud is changing that because Bud can't go nowhere but up now. You know what I mean?
Well, see, that's why Bud's gonna get his ass whooped. See, us real guys who know about boxing, we can see it. Bud's gonna get his ass beat, and then what are his fans gonna do when he get his motherfucking ass whooped? What are they gonna do? Jump out a window 20 stories? I mean, I'm just kind of curious to see because they got this guy beating everybody on the planet, you know, that, you know, weighs, you know, 147 pounds. But the bottom line is Bud hasn't fought nobody at 147. That's really significant. And, you know, you could say beat the guy who beat Pacquiao, but come on, man. That dude, a lot of guys would have beat him. Keith Thurman would have beat him. You know what I mean? So now let's get to these guys, these black men who are on the precipice of greatness and shoot their own foot off. Big Baby Miller, Rolly Romero. How can you be at the peak of becoming a star after you worked all those years, but because you're a steroid cheat, you miss your big opportunity, or because you dogging women out, you miss your opportunity? Do you know half the guys who are sitting in prison right now are there for women, and the other half are there indirectly because of a woman? That's 100%. You want to go to prison, do stupid shit with women like that. Guaranteed. Either you did something like that to them, or they snitched on you because you pissed them off. Some bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? So, what do you got tonight, Fred? What's up?
I think you're on to something. I'm just real hesitant to convict Rolly. I'm not sure if you included Rolly in that, but I'm real hesitant to do that.
Whether you convict him or not is not the point. The point is it got to this.
Right.
Where it's destroying his career.
Right. I get that.
Last thing I want to say, Fred, before I get out of here, that big fat motherfucker with the I Can't Breathe shirt on, if he run into me, that motherfucker really ain't going to be able to breathe. Keep your fucking name out of my mouth, you fat bastard. You living with your mama. You got 3 child support cases on you. Shut the fuck up, you broke motherfucking fat fool. Keep stuffing your face with Twinkies, but keep my name out your mouth, you fat son of a bitch. Or I'll make a cameo appearance. I'm out, Fred.
Peace. Who has a I Can't Breathe shirt on? I don't know who has a I Can't Breathe shirt on, but it is what it is. And but yeah, man, I will speak to that. Oh, the phone line's gonna be hot tonight. They're gonna be hot tonight because I couldn't get y'all in yesterday. What's up, man? How you been, man? How was your weekend? Who's your favorite fighter? Who's your favorite fighter this week?
What's up, Fred?
Hey, what's up, man? First, let me get Mr. Henderson. Yo, Fred, tell him Bud gonna beat Sean. Yeah, man, everybody know Bud gonna beat Sean. Kenny Porter don't know how to win. Yikes.
I don't know. I don't know about that, man.
I don't know if Kenny Porter know how to win fights, man. I'm being honest. I'm taking all my emotions out of it. If you go 0 for 3 in championship fights,
I don't know, Fred, man. Sean Porter.
Yeah, he gonna bust his ass. Yeah, he gonna bust his ass.
Every time Sean Porter fights better competition, he steps up and shows a different wrinkle. I don't get this idea that Porter fights the same every time out. I don't. You look at the Sean Porter that fought Kell Brook and the one that fought Errol Spence, it's completely night and fucking day. Completely. He used to just rush in without a jab, without no feints, nothing. And then when he get on the inside, he didn't really fight out of the clinches as good or try to circle his opponent. He didn't do shit.
Well, I mean, whatever.
He was almost, all he did was literally maul and grab, and that's it. Headbutt. That's it. Nothing else. Try to rough you up. Now he's got new wrinkles. He actually does feints. He actually jabs, triple his jab. His accuracy has gotten better, in my opinion. Not everything lands, but it's better. He doesn't smother his work as he used to. He used to smother his work horribly. Now he doesn't. He's landing clean shots more than ever. I'm telling you right now, if you sit down on his shot when Terrence Crawford opens himself up, because he always does it every single fight, because he loves to fight. That's his fucking problem. He's a great boxer, but he loves to fight, and that's going to be his downfall. He's going to get fucking hurt. Porter, I keep hearing this guy is feather-fisted. I remember in that Errol Spence fight, he cracked Errol Spence with some good shots and made Errol back up. I'm not saying he rocked Errol or nothing, or he had that man legs going jelly. Absolutely not. But Errol respected something. He respected, especially in that 11th round, I think, where he dropped Porter basically, and he was trying to finish him off. Remember that? What happened? Errol tried to finish him off, and he got cracked with some big shots, and he had to back up. Same thing's gonna happen to Porter, except to Bud, except for EJ got the better chin than Bud, much better chin, and I think that's gonna get Bud in trouble. But we'll see. It's gonna be all I know it's gonna be a lot of slow singing and flower bringing, a lot of excuses. So may the best man win. But this weekend that just passed for it, man. I was shitting on boxing the night before. I ain't gonna lie. I was shitting on boxing. I was just saying, man, we ain't getting the fights we wanted. Man, this is bullshit. People dropping out of fights. Ooze Cackety just fucking got popped. But man, this weekend was a great night of fights for it. Very entertaining. It was one of the best nights of boxing. It wasn't the best versus the best, but it was very entertaining.
Yeah.
I mean, it was 10 out of 10 in my opinion. Well, 9 out of 10. The only reason it didn't get 10 out of 10 was it was not the best versus the absolute best. I mean, it had almost everything. It had knockouts, good scraps, knockdowns. Some person got humbled. I mean, and we got new players in the welterweight division. So let's start with the Jose Vargas and Zepeda fight. Did you see that?
No, I didn't watch no fights this weekend.
Oh man, Fred, you would be for a treat if you saw that. Jose Vargas, man, we all know he's got a lot of skills. He used to come out of the Mayweather gym, a lot of skills, good footwork, good speed, a good counterpuncher. But he talked a lot of shit to Jose Zepeda, who was one of the best junior welterweights in the division. People forget he gave Ramirez a tough fight. Should have actually won that fight. Who was the champion at the time? And he gave Baranchik, he gave us a classic in that Baranchik fight. I think it was like 8 knockdowns, 6, and then won Fight of the Year in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Some Rocky movie shit. Knocked that man out cold. It was a bridge too far for it. Vargas talked a lot of shit, insulted that man, pushed him, slapped his hand, tried to take the belt from him, tried to bully him. And I'm just like sitting there like, yo, I don't know if you can bully Zepeda, man. That dude's a silent assassin.
Mm-hmm.
He was sitting there just smiling in his face, like, okay. Vargas' family members insulting him in Spanish, everything. I was like, I don't know. And I can't believe it. Zepeda was an underdog in that fight. Fred.
Really?
Yeah. And people want good money off Zepeda. He was I'm like, how the fuck is a prospect because Vargas is a prospect, in my opinion. How's a prospect an underdog against a world title challenger, a world title contender? Man, let me tell you, that man ate humble pie. He ate humble pie for it. He got destroyed. All it took was a 1-2 straight through the guard, and it was good night, Irene. Good night. And he just pummeled him into the ropes. Pummeled him. I mean, he pummeled the shit out of it. It was embarrassing. And then they showed Vargas's brother or father was crying in the crowd.
Wait a minute. And Vargas' family jumped on a Cepeda family back at the hotel?
Yeah, I heard.
Oh, that's corny, dog.
Yeah, I
that's
heard, like,
corny.
No. I'm listening. I heard like the thing with the brother and the father and some other people try to like scrap with.
Come on, y'all. Come on,
and the security guy involved.
Come on, y'all. We better than that.
They must have lost their house in that fight. They
Yeah, right.
Because that man was crying. I never seen a man cry like that. It's not like he was put on a stretcher and, you know, he could have died type of situation. He was just pummeled. He got punished, knocked out and punished. He got humbled. And that man was fucking crying. That was one of the most satisfying knockouts you will ever see for it. I didn't like Vargas' behavior. I didn't like how he thought he was the best thing since sliced bread. That was an easy pick in his bet, honestly. He's been hurt by fighters who don't hit nowhere near as hard as Cepeda, but I'm glad that happened, and he basically took Vargas's fans, some of Vargas's fans in New York. So shout out to Jose Cepeda for humbling that kid. Vargas will be back though. Man, Jamal James. Let's go to that one, man. Jamal James, man. Did you see that fight?
No, I didn't watch no fight. I saw highlights on Instagram.
Man, Jamal James, man. Something told me that was gonna happen.
My favorite fighter.
Oh, that's your favorite. That's your favorite fighter right there, Jamal James.
You know, I always bring him up. Oh, that's not my favorite fighter.
I think Jamal James needs to go to a better gym, a better corner, man. Better something. I don't know his.
Well, he was out for 14 months.
Yeah,
damn! Yeah. Another PBC fighter done succumb to what?
Oh wow!
Ring rust.
14-month layoff. Yeah,
14-month layoff.
He did mention that. He did say he was off a long layoff. Yeah, man. I still feel like when you look at his body type, somebody who's really physically strong was going to be able to get to him eventually. When you just look at him, and then I didn't know he doesn't have a long reach. He didn't have a long. He only has a 70-inch reach for that. Somebody that tall, that's crazy. His opponent had a longer reach than him. What's his name?
Whatever his name is. Something like that.
Butayev.
We know you're talking about.
Butayev, man, that dude got skills. I thought James was going to definitely put a clinic on him. He got fucking skills. I'm sorry, Fred. Jamal James got skills, but he had almost no answer after his jab was taken away from him. After his jab was taken away and he couldn't hurt this guy, there was nothing he could do. Nothing. This dude was circling him, pivoting. He switched southpaw, orthodox, hurting him to the body with combinations, uppercut, everything. I mean, it was nothing he could do. And I knew this was probably going to happen to him by somebody. Maybe it wasn't Sean Porter, but somebody who was physically rough. Man. And honestly, this saved Jamal James because if he would have had to fight Boots, it would have been bad. It would have been real bad. So this honestly saved him. But he's a warrior. He wanted to go out with the shield. I thought the stoppage was questionable, man. I thought they should have just let him go out with the shield. That's what he wished. Just give it to him. But the ref saved him, in my opinion, at the same time. He tried, but it is what it is. But we got a new player in the welterweight division. That Russian guy, he can fight, man. He can fucking fight. He got skills. I like to see him in Boots fight. And lastly, let's go to Boots. What do you think of his performance, Fred?
I didn't watch it.
Do you think?
I only saw the knockdown.
Did you think it was gonna be first round, second round, third round? What do you thought?
I mean, I knew the fight wasn't going the distance for sure. I just didn't want to shit on a man's parade last week. But you know, Delorme ain't been. I wasn't gonna say ain't been shit, but he's been a gatekeeper. His last couple, I saw Brian Custer say at the press conference, "You're one."
Hey, Mr. Gabe, man, why don't you call in and see if you can do a better call, man? Let's hear your boxing knowledge. He's talking about play the music.
Play the music.
Come on, call in.
He said, Brian Custer said you're 1-4 in your last 5 fights, and I was like, oh shit. Oh shit. God, damn, this gonna be a nightmare. You know, he said
I
that.
thought Delorme did okay, man. I thought he showed a little weakness in Boots' armor, in my opinion, even though he got stopped in the first. I thought when Boots went southpaw, he's very susceptible to right hands, overhand rights, because he was getting caught with the same right hand over and over. I guess he was okay with taking them, so he was looking for the counter. That could have been it too. Like, he was okay, I'm gonna set this guy up. I'm gonna let him, you know. But some people say fighters don't let fighters hit them. So I don't know. But he was getting caught with some real good right hands when he switched southpaw. But that was a beautiful performance. Just the 1-2 within the hook.
Man.
And that left hand, even as a southpaw, is powerful. He's a problem, man. He's a fucking problem. I don't know how much he hydrates to, but I think the only person that could beat him, in my opinion, is someone who can rough him up and catch him before he catches them. You either got to catch him first, or you got to rough him up, get him on the inside, and go to his body, make it a fight. I don't know. What's the fight you want to see Boots in next? He called out Earl Spence.
The Russian. The Russian.
The Russian
that y'all talking about. I don't know no one else at 147. I want him to see fight the loser of Terrence Crawford, Sean Porter.
Nah, he ain't get no Boots. No, I see what's his name, Big Shot. No, Boots got caught like 3 times with big shots, but he took it well, man. He showed he could take a decent shot. So
they're gonna unify.
That's good at least.
So he got to fight the loser. He'll fight Sean Porter. They're gonna pay Sean Porter $2 million, and that's gonna be the last fight he can get.
Honestly, I think everyone else at the top. I think Porter would take that challenge.
No, he already said. Porter said he wants no parts of him. He said it.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
That Porter says a lot of shit, man. Fred, you know that he says a lot of shit. He says a lot of shit. And
you talking about his clothes, or you talking about what? What are you talking about? His clothes?
Ain't nobody don't give a fuck about what Porter wears, man.
You said a lot of shit.
Everybody knows his pops probably dress him, man. Everybody knows his father probably dress him, man. Nobody don't give a fuck about that shit. But yeah, I think Porter would fight him, man. I think he would. If you pay him enough, he'll fight him. I don't think Thurman would. You know, I'm a big Keith Thurman fan.
PBC can't afford Thurman at this point. Anyways, man, what else you got, man? It's starting to line up in here.
Oh yeah, this is about Tank. Hey, man, Tank, man, if you listening, you got it.
Somebody listening to Tank Squad.
We tired of the bullshit, man. I'm not blaming Floyd or Ellaby no more. I'm not gonna be like these other clowns that's gonna take the excuses and give it to you. No, you are a grown man. You're almost 30. This is your fucking career. You putting your life on the line. Take control of your fucking career. You'll be basically no one will know who the fuck you are. No one will give a fuck for real.
Right.
Take control of your fucking career. Tell Floyd Mayweather in his fucking face, give me fucking Josh Taylor. I want that fight. Next year. No excuses. Give me that fucking fight. No excuses. Retire this bullshit. No, his pay-per-view number's gonna drop, Fred. The tickets is not gonna fly if he keeps this shit up. I'm hearing people who love Tank who they're tired of this shit. They're calling him a duck, a cherry picker, Fred.
I'm not going to the fight in my city. I own property. I own property literally across the street from there. Yeah, I'm not going.
Hearing people get refunds. People are getting their fucking refunds from the shit.
Yeah, I would. I mean, and you know, yeah,
they were interested in the Rolly fight, but now they're like, fuck that. Give me my refund.
Isaac
I'm
Cruz?
streaming this shit.
And we got the NFL.
Two rounds. I seen how he fights. He's another Baranchik. 2 rounds. 2 rounds. That's it. But that's my call. Hey, shout out Earl Spence. Get well soon. Fuck the WBA, man. Let Earl and Ugas get it on. Devin Haney kicked JoJo Diaz's ass. We want that head on the platter. Deontay Wilder, get well soon. Get Trevor Bryan, knock his ass out. And of course, Shakur Stevenson. Stay on Valdez's head or move up, man. Fuck Bob Earl. I'm out.
Appreciate you. What's up?
Fred, man. What's going on, Fred? One more time, 9 wives.
Yeah, why not?
Fred, let me ask you this. This whole Gary Russell thing, right?
Uh-huh.
Is it just me, or does Gary Russell seem content to fight 1 time a year?
I don't think he can, be honest with you. I think I don't think he can. I think he's gonna be blackballed or is black. Excuse me, he's being blackballed. It's a, yeah. That's what I believe.
Yeah, but Fred, you can only be blackballed if you allow yourself to be blackballed, right? Like if you're paying attention to to the um the superstars of combat sports, they doing a lot. I think Gary Russell should take a Shannon Briggs approach and just start popping up. I think he should just start popping up. Make it visually. We need to visually see you trying to press for these bouts outside of just making phone calls and tweets about you wanting to fight. Like, bro, you need to pull up and make it apparent that you want to fight. He got enough personality to where, well, his personality is enough to where he'll tell the truth on how he feels. And with these individuals that we want to see Gary Russell get in the ring with, it can be marketed in a manner in which casuals will care about it, because he don't really have much good to say about these individuals,
Mhm.
But you got to do a lot more than making a phone call talking about you want to fight. You got to be visual. You got to be in the streets. You got to be at these fights. You got to interrupt these press conferences. Shit like that. I mean, what was the dude that interrupted Canelo's press conference when he broke uh Billy Joe's eye socket? You know what I'm talking about? Black dude. Andrade? No, Andrade.
Oh, Demetrius Andrade. Yeah.
Well, come on, man. Like, I don't know who that dude is.
He did that to Leo Santa Cruz's dad. He walked in his dressing room and did what you're asking him to do. I think Al was just
Gary Russell did.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I think Al was just putting a royal fuck to him. I think Al and Floyd and they're just putting a royal fuck to him, and the fans got to stand by him. Y'all got to apply pressure. I'm doing my part. I'm using my platform. Y'all got to use y'all's.
You are.
He has extreme talent, man. He's Gary Russell's so fucking good.
He is good because I watched that Loma fight not too long ago, and I'm on the opposite coin. I think a lot of the panel believe Gary either won or or it was a draw. I actually feel like Gary lost.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's due to what Gary said. Gary said he would have just took the fight and not what he said, not put on all that weight or cut all that weight to fight Loma. I actually feel like Gary lost, you know what I'm saying? But I did see that Loma couldn't get him out of there, and I did see that he was able to hurt Loma. I don't know if Loma would take that fight again, but I saw a lot of skill in there. And when he says things like Gervonta don't want none of this smoke, I tend to believe him. And that's the other thing with this Tank Davis thing is like, all right, bro. All right, Tank. You're not going to fight Gary, but he's saying he wants the drama. And you need an opponent. That's not going to bid well for you.
Right.
That's not going to bid well for you. And Fred, you always say that that crew over there, they only fight Mexicans. If you look at the last 10 fights of Floyd's career, they're practically all Spanish. I mean, outside of Berto.
No, between Berto and Mosley, I've done that before. It's just all Latinos.
Yep. And they must be willing to accept the money to get their ass whooped, but that is that's the formula over there. It is what it is. But that's my call, Fred. I'll be back. I'm trying to get on the line with Kyle, man, so I can talk some shit. You heard?
For sure.
Oh, Fred. One more time, though. One more time. You had that dude, the artist formerly known as Super Cone.
Oh, I forgot to introduce him tonight. Yeah. Uh-huh.
The artist formerly known as Super Cone. How you let him get on here and say that Sean gonna beat Bud?
It's a free speech platform.
And I appreciate you for that because your chat be going crazy. And
I'm not, and you can come here and say whatever you want. Come here and say fuck Fred. You know,
there
Fred,
ain't no way in the fuck
they do it.
Sean Porter is about to beat Bud.
Nah, Sean ain't gonna win the championship rounds. You know,
Not even that. Sean don't have the power to, to stop Bud. That's my whole thing.
Man, Sean is a first ballot Hall of Famer. Let him tell it. You know what I mean? Like the fans gave him that participation trophy against Earl Spence. Now y'all are suffering the consequences. Like he showed up to the interview with, he told Earl at the press conference, I sold the pay-per-view and you ain't this, you
totally delusional.
Yeah.
Totally delusional.
Y'all gave him that participation trophy. Just let him accept who he is. You know, I've accepted my fate. You know, I ain't out here saying, oh man, they don't want me to cover sports because I'm better than everybody. And no, nigga, they just don't like me. That's it.
Right.
Just I am who I am. I'm an agitator. Okay. Accept who you are in this life, man. And you can be your greatest version of yourself.
Fred, that's hard for Sean to accept who he is. So he's the dude that's gonna propel other fighters to greatness.
He's the preparation guy. He's preparation H. He's preparation P. That's who he is. He's the backup quarterback that tells the story about him being the coach's son. That's why he never played.
That's a hard reality pill for anyone to swallow, Fred.
You know, like, I mean, he is who he is. Like, y'all made him better. Y'all made him believe he's better than who he really is. If you just accept who he is, then he can be great at his role. You know, when I got to college, I said, "Oh shit, Fred ain't going to the NBA. Let's get this damn degree and get the fuck out of it." I ain't going to the league, man. I was getting bounced around like a motherfucking man. I would go in that hole, boop, boop, boop. Man, in high school, I was dominant. You know what I mean? Like you couldn't stay in front of me. I got to college, 140 pounds, 5'7". Man, I couldn't do nothing with them 7-footers.
Right.
You know what I mean, yeah, it is what it is, man. So I said all that to say, know who you are.
Well, I appreciate you being with me.
I did say Sean beat Keith Thurman. That was 6 years ago, man.
You said Sean beat Keith Thurman.
I thought he won that fight. Yeah.
What?
I did. I was there. I thought he won it. You know, but if I rewatch it today, maybe I haven't watched that fight in a long time. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, that's all I said. I just think that, you know, at the end of the day, Sean is who he is, man, and we just got to accept it.
Sean is who he is.
He's not a great fighter. He is a very good fighter. That
is gonna make it ugly.
Yeah, he didn't become great because he didn't improve his corner. He improved everything he possibly could except his corner. And because he could have kept his dad. He could have been the strength trainer. He could have been the manager. He could have been the promoter, but he didn't bring in a Derek James. He didn't bring in anyone else full time to propel him to the next level. And when he looked back at his career, he's going to be like, damn, I lost every fight by 1 round because I didn't improve my corner.
Did you think I think Sean made the fight ugly with Keith Thurman, but I didn't think he hurt Keith at all.
No, he didn't hurt Keith, but I thought he won the rounds. He hit Keith with a body shot.
He did hit Keith with a body shot and plenty of headbutts, man. I don't even want to get on that Sean thing.
All right, appreciate the call.
Appreciate you, Fred.
Peace. All right, we got brother boxing. We got you next, Deacon. Yeah.
What's going on, big bro?
Hey, how you feel, dog?
Yeah, man. You seen that Tank shit, man? Shit is crazy, bro.
Yeah, about that.
I don't understand why they giving this nigga passes, man. I don't understand this shit, bro. Niggas went ahead on Canelo, bro. They say Canelo fight Eastern Europeans, but all Tank do is fight fucking Mexicans, man. What the fuck is different?
Facts.
And at least Canelo's fighting world champions, bro. What the fuck is Isaac Cruz, bro? A fucking prospect, bro. The guy's a fucking prospect, man.
Say it again.
And Rolly, bro, he was gonna fight Rolly with 14 fights, man. Who had a controversial win against Jackson Marinas? Who the fuck was Rolly? A guy that was a fucking troll, man. Come on, man. Y'all gotta stop doing this bullshit, bro. You guys give these fucking fighters a pass. You guys give these niggas passes and shit like that, man. You guys gotta stop doing that shit, man, because he's Tank Davis and shit like that, bro. Tank needs to step up and fight somebody, man. He needs to fucking fight somebody, bro. Fight Devin Haney. Fucking fight Teofimo Lopez. Fight Ryan Garcia, bro. Fucking tired of seeing you fucking fight these bum ass niggas, man. Like Barrios, man. Barrios wasn't shit, man. He wasn't nothing, bro. That's why he beat him. He wasn't nothing, but he needs to step up. And Floyd is scared, man. Floyd is scared to have Tank step up, bro. Cause I remember when Lomachenko, you know what I'm saying, wanted that smoke with Tank Davis. Tank didn't want that smoke with Loma. And Floyd was gonna put him in the ring, and that's what Tank started getting fucking quiet and start shutting the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happens to Tank. You know what I'm saying? That Tank let Floyd tell him what to do. Tank don't have a mind of his own, man.
Well, Floyd disrespected him at the press conference by taking over and asserting his power at the last press conference. I was
and also he disrespected Rolly. Man. He didn't give Rolly no respect, man. He didn't give nobody no respect at all. I mean, Floyd is all he always wants the spotlight on, and that's what Floyd is.
Right.
That's what Floyd is. I mean, so what else is going on, man? Are you gonna watch the Caleb Plant and Canelo fight, man?
I'll watch it. Yeah, I'll watch.
I got Canelo, bro. Stop and Plant.
Okay, and that's the majority of boxing fans. If I'm betting with my last dollar, I'm rooting for Plant.
So if you know if Canelo wins, bro, where people give him his respect, man, or where they just say he fights another Eastern European fighter. Because that's that. But they won't say that about Tank Davis though. They won't say he fights Mexicans, right? But they'll pick and choose who they go after, and this is some bullshit. This is the bullshit I'm talking about, man.
I'm here for it. I'm with you.
You know
I agree. I agree with you.
At the end of the day, but all I want to see is the best fight the best, bro.
That's all we should be asking for. That's all we should be asking for.
Like on November the 6th, this is the best fight the best, man.
Yeah,
this is best. This people thought Canelo was going to duck Plant, man. A lot of the brothers thought Canelo was going to duck Plant. You know what I'm saying? We got to give Canelo his respect and his credit. He's fighting Caleb Plant, a guy that can fight. You know what I'm saying? Now, I think Caleb Plant, I think he's a good fighter for the first half, but I think he's a terrible fight in the second half.
Exactly. You're exactly right. And Caleb, if you're listening to this, which somebody is that knows you, your first half, you tank the second half of your fights, dog. And
look at the what's the dude he fought last time?
Well, not
Truex.
Yeah,
you know, Truex put him on the ropes and shit. Hitting those uppercuts, man. He better not do that with Canelo, bro. Canelo gonna kill this dude, man. If he do some dumbass shit like that.
Facts.
You guys, man. But Fred, man, I'm gonna hit you up later, man.
Appreciate you, big homie.
All right, big dog, man. Peace.
Yep. Thank you for chiming in. What's up, Dick?
Hey, too blessed to be stressed and highly favored. What's good, Frederick?
I'm great.
That's what's up. Yeah, listen, I don't know how much more I can call on this man's name, man.
Who, Jesus?
Mackie Shellstone. What is it? Mackie Shellstone? The man, listen, this guy is undefeated with any athlete he works with. I was calling for him to work with Deontay Wilder. I wouldn't care if Tyson Fury would have brought his dad in the ring and to fight together. No way. I don't care what he would have brought. I'm telling you, the man is great at what he does. And Mackie Shellstone. What is Mickey Shellstone? Mackie Shellstone?
Who is
the white guy? He's he deals with athletes with strength and conditioning. He worked with Roy Jones.
He conditioned shrimp? You say he conditioned shrimp?
No, what it is, I'm so plugged up right now. Hold on, let me take one of these out.
I'm fucking barely.
I can barely hear it. But anyway, yeah, he worked with what's his name? Spinks, when he moved up to fight from light heavyweight to fight Larry Holmes.
So he's older now.
Yeah, man. But his man, his routines is awesome, man. He's great at what he does, man. He worked with football players, all athletes. I just wished he would have been in the corner. I mean, helping Wilder prepare for Tyson Fury. But that's here nor there. We coming back. Anyway, with Tank, I'm hoping that they get this man a Gary Russell type fight, man. Even if they don't give Gary the shot, give us an opponent that, you know what, we wouldn't mind paying for it. But if it's not going to be a fight like that, you know I'm going straight to my box. I got to watch it free. You know what I'm saying? I'm not paying $1. You know what I'm saying? Can't do it. Ain't going to do it. Won't do it. You know, they've been bamboozling the fans for quite some time now.
Oh,
you
y'all
know,
coming along now. Oh.
Listen. But hold on. You never heard me. You never heard me celebrating these wins from Tank because I don't care what color you are. I'm not down with weight bullies, right? I'm not down with that nonsense. You got a Leo Santa Cruz moving up. Definitely wasn't even an opponent to be in the ring with a Tank Davis. You served him up like hot butter cakes. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Knock it out. I mean, you already know that this man was going to be knocked out. You just didn't know what round, but you could feel it and you know it was coming. I don't like to watch fights that I already know the outcome. I like to be held in suspense, man. I don't want to know the outcome. I want to be surprised and sitting on the edge of my seat. You know, the Wilder Tyson Fury fight, I was on the edge. I lost my voice in that trilogy, bro. I couldn't even talk the next day. You know what I'm saying? Excited.
Damn. Wish you would have laughed. That continued.
Bruh, I was so excited, especially when Wilder dropped him. Man, me and my son, man, you could have probably heard us 2 blocks over.
I heard you. I heard a lot.
Hey, that's my dude, man. You know what I'm saying? I love that brother, man. But yeah, I'm finna say something kind of weird here.
Oh shit. What? What you about to say?
No, boy, you done got me. You done hit me across my head with that one. We ain't going back down that road, bro. I seen that look in your eye. Should have backed up then, boy. You were waiting on that. It's all good. Yeah, you got me. But yeah. But listen, here come the weird thing, right? I do believe that we got not we, because I'm not in the business, but as entertainers and celeb guys or whatever, they gotta quit allowing these women to come out of the woodworks. From what I heard, these females who are accusing Rowley said that, hey, we're not going to allow you to go and make this money and do all. Listen, that don't sound like somebody's. I'm just saying that don't sound like a hurt person to me. That don't sound like somebody has been abused. This is sound like women who are trying to tear down somebody. Maybe this man didn't want to get with them. Who knows? You want to show him something. Now you get all these women come. What was all this pain before this man got this fight scheduled, right? If you was so hurt as women, forget the fight. You should have been to the police department, to the hospital, get the rape kit, all this stuff done. All this stuff has got to stop, man. It's got to stop. The Me Too stuff, the alphabet stuff, all this stuff, man, needs to stop, man. Because as long as people keep going forward and keep being bullied by these situations, it's going to get worse and worse and worse. You got networks being afraid to conduct business because of allegations. Are you serious? Man, if it were me, I would tell them to bring it. I'm going to put my fight on, do what you going to do. My fighter's going to fight. We going to eat. Listen, and if he done something, guess what? Y'all going to handle that at the courthouse. But you're not going to interrupt my business. Somebody will have to put a foot down, bro. This it's madness, man. What's going on? It's great madness. Ain't no way I'm gonna let somebody get in the way of my business off allegations at the last hour, right? If it was really a problem, why didn't you take care of this on word go? If somebody violated you, especially if it was my daughter come home and tell me, listen, we gonna handle that ASAP. This won't even make it to a future fight or something where he's finna make a large amount of money. Oh, no, man, forget the bag. I'm finna take care of his rump. You feel me? We finna deal with this ASAP. So I don't buy in. Man, listen, we're wiser than this nonsense. These are little kiddie games that they're being played on major platforms, being shut down by allegations. It's sad, it's sickening, and this stuff needs to stop. What do you say about this, Fred?
I say, I agree that in 2019, it should have been reported. The men in their life should have advocated. You got two options: either you go get Rolly, or you drive him to the police station.
That's right.
And I think it should have been handled then. And that's it. And I do believe that there is a level of vengeance,
right,
as it pertains to, because I read the same thing you read, and we picked up on that,
right,
and that's basically it. And maybe they were being opportunistic. Maybe someone told them, opportunistic in the timing,
right,
that, oh no, we're gonna wait for him to do this. Like for me, I have an artist right now who stole one of my songs in real life.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
They're not famous yet. They're not famous
yet. Right.
Let them do what they do. But if they pop in 10 years or 15 years, I'm suing their ass, you know? So I said that to say maybe they're being opportunistic to get a civil case.
Mm-hmm.
And I do believe that it's innocent till proven guilty.
Right.
You know, just based on where I come from.
Right.
But Rolly doesn't have the finances to be innocent till proven guilty, and don't have the how you say it, the cachet to say, because remember they did it to Floyd. Floyd went to jail for 27 days after his fight, because he was going to generate hundreds of millions of dollars. And Rolly's not going to do that. You know, Rolly's definitely expendable. And if he did it, like he should be punished, you know. If he did, he definitely should be punished, you know. But it's definitely a lack of protective men in our society. And like, I gotta make it, I don't even want to think like that, but if it happened to a woman in my life, we got to make a decision, but it's going to be made that day.
That's right.
It's not, I'm definitely going to get the rape kit, because I'm 100% going to get the rape kit. And
that's important. That's important.
Very, very important. That's very, very important. And I remember Dre got in a car accident. I punched the guy. I told you guys this story on Painter and Franklin, right in front of the Whittier Police Department. I punched, Dre got hit by a drunk driver in front of the police station on Whittier and Painter when I lived in Whittier. My address was 13716 Franklin. That was my address in Whittier. And I punched the dude in front of the police officers. And I was like, I couldn't believe they didn't arrest me. I was like, wow. But I didn't think of it till after, because I ran down the hill. Because my address, Franklin, well, you guys don't know Whittier, but I was running down the street, and it literally happened on the corner of my block. And I literally just punched the dude. And I didn't realize what I was doing until after the fact. You know what I mean? Like, until the officer said, hey, you got to get away. But I thank God I didn't get arrested. You know, but I think it needs to be men need to protect them, need to protect the woman they love, you know? And in addition to that, women need to stop pretending like they're motherfucking Big Meech, you know,
Right.
and be women. You know what I mean? And so it goes that duality in life. Oh, I'm independent. I can know you still need a man. You can't procreate without me, just like I can't procreate without you. So I that's where I stand on it. I deem it wrong for waiting and being opportunistic in terms of the timing. But if he did it, I mean, it's nothing we can do if he did it, you know, if he did it. But it should be a consequence for women. I don't know what that consequence is because they're the victim, so that's victim shaming per se. But you have to do something about it.
Wait. Let's pause right there.
Mm-hmm.
We cannot say it's victim shaming when there's no crime proven, right? So it cut both ways. Right. So
he didn't fall. He didn't fall.
Right. So what it is, we're going to take your complaint serious, but at the same time, we're going to take his innocence just as serious. Mm-hmm. So it's so backwards now to there's no innocent once a woman make a claim nowadays. Once she makes the claim, everything shuts down. All roads leads to he's guilty. Right now, he has to prove his innocence. That's not the way it's supposed to work here. That's not the law. But in the court of public opinion, that is the law, and that's sad because that affects livelihoods. That affects how a person is going to feed his family or her family or whatever. And I think that needs to change. That needs to get back. That has to stop, man, because it's going to get worse and worse until it falls at the doorstep of someone that thought it could never happen to me.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on it, and that's why I hope he can prove it. If he's innocent, he can prove his innocence because it goes two ways. Oh, he didn't pick me. He's a professional fighter. He's about to fight this guy. Review. They think he's making $20 million.
Right.
They don't understand the reality. He's probably only making $400.
There you go.
So you got half these women that'll be like, if it's eight of them, like they say, it's half of them or a percentage. Let's say a percentage of them are saying, he didn't pick me. Should I say I did a little something in the car with him. You know, he was a little bit aggressive with me, but he didn't take it. You know,
right.
You know, that girl just tweeted, "Hey, you dated that guy. Remember y'all went to that hookah lounge together? Him. Oh, maybe y'all can gang up on him and do something like that." So there is that. And that's why Rolly needs to lawyer up. And he's going to be on the side of the story, you know? And the one good thing about it, 2 years later, it's going to cost him $500,000. So he's going to be in the hole. He's going to owe Floyd Mayweather his whole fucking career. But the point I'm saying is there's no rape kit.
Right.
Your word versus mine.
Right.
And, you know, Rolly needs to humble himself. He needs to delete his Instagram of all that aggressive shit before they do the jury selection because and just be a good guy. Be a normal guy and you're innocent, you know, go do your community service, you know, and just be a good person. And ask Floyd, you probably got to beg Floyd, ask him, can you borrow $500,000? You know, like, and get you the best lawyer possible because you're literally fighting for your career and your life. So
and that is why I think this fight should move forward.
No, because I was with you on that. Like I like where I come from. I remember I got accused of grand theft when I was 19 years old. It was petty theft.
Right.
And the judge threw it out and said, "Man, this is petty theft." Thank God for that. That white
judge,
because I'm gonna make it more polarizing. That white judge, you know, oh, this is petty theft. Get out of my courtroom. Thank God.
Right.
But if he would have said that was grand theft, I would have did a year.
Right.
You know? You know, I don't know, but I wouldn't have been in back the next day in college.
No.
So that's the point I'm saying. Innocent till proven guilty. Nah,
That's right.
You know, I stole some what do you call them? Some stuff that I needed for my dorm room and shit. It was
Right,
nothing.
right, right.
$150 worth of stuff probably, and I got popped. So I'm a firm believer in innocent till proven guilty. You
That's
know,
right.
and that's what I said in my video. I'm not. There's no way I'm gonna condemn this man.
Right.
Because she's just saying it. You
right.
know? And so I'm with you on that. The fight should have, but this climate, you can't. No way they can take that risk, man. You know,
Man, but somebody got to grow. Somebody has to grow up hair. Somebody got to grow up hair because you got networks off of allegations being punked into calling off fights. Are you serious, man? I wouldn't want to be involved in a network like this that doesn't have my. That's why I say I love Dave Chappelle and his relationship with Netflix. They have not thrown him to the wolves yet, as he say. You know what I'm saying? Off of allegations or whatever. That's the relationship you want to be involved in. Somebody who's going to stand with you because they know your heart. They know you. I'm speaking about Dave Chappelle. They know he's not coming in some type of a malice way. He's in the way he broke it down. You can't take nothing from that and say that was the way they tried to polarize it as he was putting them in a dangerous situation. Are you, man? Come on, man, for real. How y'all gonna take what he said and say that he could get some gay people hurt? You did come through a woman's womb. Yours, you can only go poop. You can't have no baby. You can only go do number 2. No babies coming out of there. And I don't bite and ain't nobody gonna make me take back what I said. I meant that. All of us was born of a woman. Now, you want to go try to get your thing reversed and whatever. Hey, do your thing. I'm not mad at you. There was a gay guy in my community that fed the whole community because he worked to the restaurant we frequent. We had no problem with eating from this man. He was very clean. He did a lot of parties. He used to do the decorations, still do it to this day. The man in his 60s. Just had a party last night. I didn't attend, but you know what I'm saying? Good guy. You know, I don't hold nothing to give, but listen, man, don't push y'all personal life on other folks. Just like they say, don't push religion on people. Well, don't push your personal life on other folks. You ever heard people say, hey, look, man, you do your Bible thumping over there, man. Don't make me, accept what you're doing. And you have to respect that. Everybody's not going to be receptive to it, right? So don't get mad at it. But this nonsense has to stop. You're messing with livelihoods, and for this climate to be the way that it is and go unchecked like this, and everybody's bowing down to it. It's sad for America to be as strong as it pretends to be. It shows how weak it is. America is very weak right now. Off of allegations, she can be bent, but she's the superpower. What superpower is being bent over like this behind allegations? Some superpower. Some superpower. Wow. Hey, man, peace and love, family. I love you, Fred. I appreciate you for letting me on, man.
Oh, all the time. Anytime.
Yes, sir. Peace.
Peace, King. Yeah, man, I'm with Deacon on it in terms of the allegations, but it's not a but. I'm just telling you the truth. Rolly ain't worth $1 million. They ain't risking $10 million for a guy who's worth $400,000 to him. They ain't doing it. And they about to get Isaac Cruz cheaper. He gonna get paid $150,000. So they won all the way around. Shucks. They gonna get them 13,000 people at the Staples Center, and they gonna get them 150,000 pay-per-view buys, and they gonna get off like a fat cat. They gonna tell Tank, oh, the pay-per-view only did 70, 80,000. So you only made, whatever it is. What are you getting, a quarter per pay-per-view? You know what I mean? He ain't getting no dollar. You know what I mean? No $2. So I don't think Tank negotiate. I don't think Tank is on that level of negotiating yet. So or whatever he's getting, he need to holler at Canelo. He need no boxing, no life. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, I'm gonna just hurt y'all feelings right now. What's up, Kai? Cops kill unarmed black men and get to leave with pay, but catch sexual allegations with no evidence and lose everything. I'm with it, man. I'm with it. And be honest with you, that's why I've never ever had sex with a drunk woman. I never put myself in those positions, man. Never. I mean, drunk meaning like first date type shit. Nah. Fred ain't doing that shit. Nah. Man, I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all, man. I don't put myself in those positions at all. Nah, not at all. And I'm cognizant of that, if it's 8 women, there's a percentage of them that are just on team destroy. What's the guy's name? Rolly, for sure. And Fred to negotiate him. Yeah, they keeping Tank as far away from me as possible. Hey, Tank, if you hear me, holler at me, Tank. I need Tank's phone number, dog. He changed his number on me. I don't have it anymore. But yeah, man. I'm gonna say this. If you're a fighter and you're not signed, you better go to Canelo and get a 2-fight deal. And I'm just saying. You got action on every network. They're going to respect you because Canelo's in his prime. You're not going to get underpaid. He's going to hold you accountable. You saw what he said about Ryan Garcia. Oh, Ryan Garcia's bullshitting. He ain't living up to his Mexican blood. He's underachieving. He don't respect the sport of boxing. He challenged him in public. Shit. You better go sign a 2-fight deal with Canelo. No fight, no boxing, no life. Y'all better get on it because what he got? He probably got another 2 years. I'm talking about like how many years Canelo got at the top right now, would you say? 18 months, 2 years? You better go sign with him. Go sign that 2-fight deal with Canelo and give Canelo his 8%, whatever you're gonna negotiate with him. Canelo the kind of guy that'd be like, nah, I don't really want your money. I want to put you in the best position possible. Fuck wearing his gloves, Tank. You better go sign with that motherfucker. Forget the gloves. He wore his gloves his last fight, right? Fuck the gloves, Tank. Buy yourself out of Floyd's contract and go sign a 2-fight deal with Canelo. Guarantee shit. You better right now. That's the climate. I don't see no black fighter really pushing and taking and using their power to flex it. At least Tank will have some coverage. If you gonna fight Mexicans, you might as well. Hey, Tank, if you go fight Mexicans, at least go to Canelo, man. You'll get that A1 Benedict. What the cocaina? You get that A1. It'll never be stepped on. You sign with Canelo for 2 fights, dog. It'll never get stepped on, man. Straight off the shit. You know what I mean? You get it straight off the shit. You know what I mean? That shit ain't making it to the inland at all. You know what I mean? No boxing, no life. If you were a free agent, hey, Gary, if you were a free agent, go holler at Canelo. Because you got so much protection. Al giving that man $40 million. And you know what Canelo got the motherfuckers doing? Canelo got the zone going to Mexico for a card that people they can't even pronounce. You should hear those gringos pronounce them. Oh man, I'm having too much fun. You should hear those gringos pronounce those Latinos names on them cards, man. Man, it's bad. Canelo got them dudes going down to Mexico doing cards. Man, Canelo ain't playing. And all he need is one. He gets one, it's a wrap. You know what I mean? Pacquiao tried, but he loved politics more than promoting. Floyd did it, but he loved women. He loved women and telling us how poor we are. He liked that more than his promotional company, you know. Yeah, Fred, I'm Japanese. Wow, but it's just Tank out here all by himself. He's training in Florida. Tank nowhere around. Obviously, if he's training in Florida, Calvin Ford is not with him because he got Lorenzo Simpson this week. So it's just a whole bunch of bullshit going on around Tank. And I credit Tank for staying in shape. I thought Tank looked great at the press conference. He looked about 150 pounds, maybe. He looked good. And that's a great weight to be at. What was that last week? 5 weeks before the fight? Let me open up these phone lines back up. Hey, y'all make this show the shit, man. The chat is fucking live as hell right now. Yeah. 2 to 10% are proven to be false. Man, stop touching these women, man, when they drunk, man. Don't touch them, man. Don't touch them. I know it's hard. I know it's not. I know it's hard. You know, it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Go in the bathroom and do what you need to do and leave. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Go in the hotel bathroom downstairs and leave. You know what I mean? And use the motherfucking how you say it, the employee as your witness. I'm just letting you. I'm not going. You need an alibi. You need an alibi. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You need an alibi. Fuck that. Tell that I left her up in the room by herself. You saw me. You saw me leave. I'm not shit. You know what I mean? I'm not fucking around. I tell all my friends. If you close to me, I tell all my friends that. Don't you touch a drunk woman. Nah. Don't let that 1:30 drunk woman fool you. Clubs close at 2:00 in LA. Don't do it. I tell all my friends that. Don't do it. Because I'm not, you ain't putting me in that position. If you decide to take that drunk girl home, I'm catching an Uber. His friends was in the back and he touched me. Hell no, I'm not being, man, I'm not fucking around. I tell you what NBA players did. They took cell phones and you had to sign a paper to go to their house. Before I got into boxing, I was knee deep in the NBA. Like, if I say names and you know the parties, but we would, man, come on, man. And they had to sign NDAs because someone just put NDAs. Yeah, for sure. You go to Drake's house, you got to sign. I've never been to Drake's house, but he lives across the street from someone I know. And in what's that city called? Damn. Anyways, y'all don't live in LA anyway, but Hidden Hills. And you had to sign NDAs to get in his house, you know. So it's important that we protect ourselves as it pertains to that, man. It's very, very important we protect ourselves because the system ain't gonna have no regards because you look just like everybody else to them. You look like, man, free labor. That's what your ass look like. What's the quota this month? We need 5,000 employees. How many employees we got? We got 4,300. We need 700 more employees. Don't worry. They coming. They coming. You know what I mean? Shit. $760. Is this Tank Davis? Is this the best fight in the world? Oh, this ain't Tank. Who this?
No?
Yeah, what's up? This Tank? This Tank Davis?
This is Ivan.
Oh, Ivan, I was expecting Tank Davis to call in. What's up, Ivan?
Oh, my bad. I just got into the chat room right now. Hello?
Yeah, we listening to you, dog.
Oh, my bad. So what do you think about the replacement of Tank fighting Isaac Cruz? Did you guys have a better chance?
Who's he fighting? Rolly? Who's he fighting?
I think Isaac Cruz.
See, you don't even know his name. See, that's how much I respect that shit. You don't even. I don't. I can give two smacks about that dude. I seen him fight because I've been to hundreds of fights, but I don't. He didn't make no impression on me. I think Tank needs to step up his level of competition. I think Tank is, if he fights A1 fighters, I think he's a certified Hall of Famer. I can't wait to my next conversation. I can't wait to my next conversation with Tank. You know, I mean, if they didn't put them fucking bubble wraps on him, see, I can't wait till I have a conversation with Tank, dog. I'm about to put him on game the same way I did Adrian Broner, the same way I'm gonna do Tank. But I think Tank likes me a little bit more. He's more receptive to me. Tank likes me a little bit.
I think, yeah, I think it's more respectful than Angel Broner. I met Tank a couple of times. He's really chill guy. You know, like in the press conference, he never talks bad about nobody. You know, even like they respect him and he tries to chill out. You know, and compared to Agent Broner, he's a clown.
I don't know if Adrian Broner is a clown. He's just a little bit more free spirited. You know, a little bit more free spirited. Ivan,
No, but what I mean, like his mouth gets him in trouble all the time. That's what.
I see that. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I see that.
That's what I say. He's a clown, you know. But you think Isaac Cruz has a better chance than Rolly or not?
Nah, none of them got chances, man. That's what they in there for, to get blasted.
Honestly, I think he has a better chance than Rolly. I think Rolly's way overrated. Honestly, way overrated.
No, Rolly's not even rated. What are you talking about? He's not even rated to be overrated. Rolly was going to be a punching bag, man.
No, I said overrated. I said
no. He's not rated. You got to be rated to be overrated.
But I think he was going to get knocked out, man. Honestly, I think he's going to get knocked out. Either I was thinking maybe 4th or 5th. He had no chance. I think Isaac has a better chance. He has a better. I think because he's hungrier than the Rolly. You know what I mean, he could take a good punch. Honestly, I see him fight.
Man,
he didn't impress me in the last fight.
Tank is special, dog. No. I'm telling you, I'm holding Tank accountable. See, Tank ain't like another fighter. Tank is elite. Tank is I seen it with my own eyes. I've seen him work out. I've seen him spar, and he is smart. He's agile. He's bouncy. He can box. He can bang. He can fight on the inside. He got above average footwork. He's light on his feet. I've seen all this. I've seen it. I've seen him train in Vegas. I've seen it with my own eyes. And Tank has a chance to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. He has a chance to be a generational talent like Gary Russell. And he can be 40-3 and be the best fighter of this era. I think that's how good Tank is. If you beat Tank, you got to go through hell to beat Tank. Tank is that. I think Tank is that good. Like Tank ain't just going in and getting knocked out by one shot. Nah, that would be like the lowest percentage. Tank is bad. I just think that Floyd Mayweather, DMV Ellerby is doing him a disservice. And Al is signing the checks. Al is printing the checks and Floyd is handing it to him. So all of them are involved, you know. So
I'm Mexican, and actually Tank is my favorite fighter right now.
You should be. You should be.
Yeah, he is. He beat my boy Leo, and I still support. I never hated Tank. You know, I still like Tank. He fought Mario Barrios, and I was rooting for Tank. Even though, like, I said, why are you rooting for the other guy? Oh, because I like Tank. You know, he's
Tank
one
bad.
of my favorite fighters.
No, Tank bad. Tank is one of my favorite fighters, but I can't support the shit that he's doing because he's stealing my money. He's literally stealing it. Like, I'm not doing that, man.
But the problem is Floyd's protecting him too much. Like, there's a lot of fights.
It's not even
see him, I think, right?
I think we gotta. I think we gotta start using other words. Floyd is exploiting him. That's what he's doing. He's not protecting him anymore. He's exploiting him because Tank won't stand up to him physically. He'll stand up to him on the internet, but he won't stand up to Floyd physically. You know, and I think his team, Calvin, LaRon, Barry Hunter's a new addition, so he's on a 90-day free ride right now.
Probation?
Yeah, probation. That's the word. But he's on 90-day probation, so I can't hold him. But that whole crew gotta say at some point you gotta say fuck Floyd, and
He should step up like Canelo did with the Oscar,
yeah, facts. And Tank should go straight to the network. He should go, once Tank say fuck Floyd, go straight to Steven Espinoza. Straight to him. Don't go to Al. Don't go to none of them. Go straight to Steven Espinoza and say, we cutting Floyd out the deal. We cutting Al out the deal. If I use a PBC fighter, we gonna go with Al. If I use a top rank fighter, we'll bring in Bob. If I use a DAZN fighter, we'll use Tank is good enough where he can go straight to the network. Tank don't know this though. Tank,
yeah, he's a big draw.
But he hasn't even
now.
tapped in. Tank hasn't even tapped in past the hood yet. Only hood support him. Barrios and neighborhoods only support him. Like that culture, that fake ass culture that we be saying, those the only people that support him right now. Tank can be bigger than that. And but he got to take care of this. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Believe it or not, there's a lot of Mexicans that like Tank.
Yeah, because Ellie promotes him. That's why. Ellie is the gate. No, I'm saying, but Ellie is a gateway to the Latino fan base.
Oh, I can't stand that guy. He's such a kiss ass motherfucker.
Well, you got to tell him.
Ellie.
He'll be at every fight.
I already did. I already did. I called him out like on YouTube a couple of times, and people get mad at me. Oh, you're such a hater. No, I told him, you're such a kiss ass, like two-faced motherfucker. You know what I mean? I told him straight on his face, like he's such a kiss ass, like literally kiss ass. It's like, I don't know why. I just can't stand him, honestly. I call him a couple of times, but that's how he is. You seen him how you see how he kiss ass so much Robert Garcia and Mikey Garcia?
Yeah.
They kick them out so many times at the gym. For some reason, he still comes back.
Yeah.
But
yeah. I mean that's his base. They went. Yeah, and Boots Ennis just went straight to the network. Does straight to the network. Lorenzo Simpson goes straight to the network. He's fighting on a non-televised card this Saturday, which I'll be watching. I'm gonna find out if it's on pay-per-view or not. I'm definitely gonna watch Lorenzo Simpson. He's an ally at the barbershop, so we're gonna support him this weekend. I'll remind y'all on every day this week. But yeah, what else you got, Ivan?
I'm gonna ask you this too. But let's be honest. You think it's worth even buying this pay-per-view that Canelo is doing, honestly?
Canelo?
Honestly.
I mean, I don't buy Canelo pay-per-views. I have friends that do. Is it worth it? Who's on the undercard? Yeah, is it worth it? Like,
yeah.
How much is it? How much is it?
It's not even worth it.
How much is it?
I think it's gonna be like $70 or $80.
$80, so it's probably $79. It's definitely $79. They paid that man $40 million. Is it worth? Who's the co-main event? Who's the support? Who's the co-main event?
I don't even know. I haven't even heard who's in the co-main event, honestly.
I don't know. It's probably all Spanish because Canelo's gonna dictate the undercard. So Caleb ain't got no fighters. Sweet Hands Promotions with no. Yeah.
Well, like what I'm saying, you think it's even worth? Like, I'm not. I tell people it's not even worth
undercard
spending
trash.
your money, man.
They saying undercard is trash, so no, I wouldn't buy it. But I think if you want to see the best available opponent at 168, I think Caleb Plant is the best available opponent that has a belt. I think David Benavidez is the most.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's. I was gonna get to the point. That's worth buying your pay-per-view because that's a fight everybody wants to see, But I don't think Canelo's gonna fight that guy. He's just waiting for another guy like old guy, to probably still waiting for Triple G to get older, so he can give him another paycheck.
Right.
You know, that's one of the things I can't stand Canelo. You know what I mean? That he left the division 116 and was really hot when he could have fought Charo, one of the Charo brothers. He didn't do that. He doesn't want to fight Boo Boo. You know, that's what pisses me off. You know, he's like they call him all the best. You know, I give him credit for beating Billy Sanders. You know, but other than that, he hasn't really fought a really good top fighter. I still think Triple G beat him twice. You know. But that he hasn't really fought a qualified fighter that people want to see. He chooses his fights carefully, you know, carefully to make himself look good.
Right.
And I think he's garbage, honestly. I'm Mexican. I can't stand that motherfucker either. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't buy it if it's only one fight. You know, I wouldn't buy it. You know, if that's what you said. But I think I mean, if you want to see Canelo in his most competitive 6 rounds of his life outside of Floyd, I think this is the fight. You know, can Caleb keep it up for 7 through 12? We don't know.
I don't think so because Caleb Plant doesn't have the power to keep Canelo off him. If that's the only way you're going to be Canelo, you have to have power and keep away from him. If you don't have the power, he's gonna bully you. Right. And that's the reason I think Canelo's going to win because of the power.
We'll see. We'll see.
It's really the power, not the experience. The power.
Yeah.
I don't think Caleb Plant is going to be able to last. That's the main reason. But I think Benavidez has a better chance because he's so fast, he's slick, you know.
Yeah,
he has power. And that's what I think Benavidez has a better chance than any at 168. Or maybe Zurdo. But, you know, that's how politics works.
We'll see.
I don't know. Man.
See? Yeah, so Canelo. Last question. What's up?
What do you think about Shakur Stevenson calling out the other guy, the other cheater? What's his name?
Oscar Valdez. Oscar Valdez.
Yeah, the other cheater. Yeah.
I think Shakur is another potential generational talent. I think Bob is going to do what's best for Bob, just like Floyd is doing what's best for Floyd. Bob is going to prolong and elong top-ranked boxing so he can get them network checks. And he has to fulfill a schedule. Bob got to put on 20, 25 fights a year. And instead of putting those fights together, he makes 2 fights out of it instead of just one.
No, what I'm saying is, do you think that fight's going to happen anytime soon? Or do you think they're going to wait years after years like they always do?
Hold on 1 second. Cameron Renfro. I can see Tank leaving Floyd in 2 years. I think his contract is up next year. Big Chop says we can't say Floyd is ruining Tank's career because nobody is more successful in boxing than Floyd, and Tank is the biggest fighter of his era because of Floyd Mayweather. No, Magic Johnson was the worst coach in Lakers history. So, I mean, go figure. And I think, it speaks for itself. Who else is he promoting on that, man? Go ahead. I know you love Floyd, Big Chop, but tell the truth. What other fighters on the promotion company? I give it to you right now. All right, man. We got to go, man. We appreciate you calling in, dog. And don't be a stranger. Call in tomorrow, Ivan. All right? Call in all week. We need you.
Yeah, I always call. Most of the time it goes in. Sometimes it doesn't.
Okay, I'm not. Yeah, you got in tonight. Appreciate you.
Yeah, which I was lucky today.
Appreciate you, dog.
Oh, no problem. Thank you.
Thanks, Ivan. For sure. Yeah, I appreciate you, Ivan. Appreciate you calling in. And we had I miss. Oh no, that's it. I think Floyd is protecting Floyd. You know, Floyd got a private jet. Floyd got an ego, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Black Fight Fan has a saying. What do you say? The business of boxing is staying in the business of boxing. And I've been saying that for years. I just think that's a better quote than how I said it. You know, these promoters and these men in suits are going to do what's best for them. You understand what I'm saying? And that is what it is. But to say Floyd is a great promoter means you watch boxing just to see what Floyd is doing next. You know what I mean? Like, Floyd ain't no great promoter. Go to his Instagram page. See what boxing he's promoting. What he got, 80 million followers? I mean, promoters, followers. I don't follow Floyd no more. You know, after that daughter shit. When that nigga didn't get on that plane to go get his, when Floyd didn't get on his own plane to go get his daughter, I stopped following him. He's not a man to me. To me, he's not a man. So y'all can say what you want, do what you want. Fred is, if it's at midnight, I'm going to Hawthorne Airport. I'm going to Burbank Airport, and I'm going to get my daughter. I'm going to charter me a plane, and I will be there I'm 3 hours away from Houston. I will be there. And that's just what I stand on, you know? And at the end, man, I'm not even gonna go there because I don't want to incorporate children. I'll just leave it at that. So, but Floyd being a man, I'm not. I stopped following him after that. Blue Blood said it perfectly. He had a chance to be his daughter's hero, and he didn't. You left your daughter out there. You called a lawyer instead of going to get your daughter. And then 2 weeks later, you at George Floyd's funeral, or 3 months. Come on, man, get the fuck out of here. George Floyd's funeral is not more important than my daughter. I'm just keeping it a buck. So go figure. You know, he was in the same city at George Floyd's funeral, but didn't go get his daughter. Man, give me a fucking break. Y'all crazy. What's up, Kyle?
What's going on, Big Fred?
I'm great, man. I'm great.
My kids broke my damn light, so it ain't as bright as it once was.
Oh, okay. You got the light in front of you though, right?
Nah, behind.
Okay. I'll show you these lights when the show go off. The lights I got.
No, I'm saying the light is dim now. Remember how like it was hella bright and shit?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll show you the lights to get. I'm gonna show you the lights to get.
Yeah.
When the show goes off.
Once again, Fred steering me in the right direction. And shout out to Blue Blood, man.
He was going off today, huh?
Huh?
Oh, you gonna say Blue Blood to what? Go ahead.
No, we chopped up today, man. He looked out for your boy, man, in a major way.
Well, tell the people what he did. I don't know what he did, but let's big up Blue Blood and his humanity.
Yeah, let me tell you, man. So I was supposed to we supposed to link up in Atlanta, of course. We didn't get to link up, but he hit me the other day. He thought I was in Vegas, like you thought I was in Vegas. So I would have had the double whammy was on. You know what I'm saying? The double whammy was on. You know what I'm saying? So now we're gonna say that for the tank fight. He helped me get the credentials for the tank fight, so I'll be able to walk around and do what I do.
Oh, I could have told you how to get the credentials.
No, but I ain't but I don't have to do the running around, Fred. I ain't got to go to nobody now. I ain't got to kiss nobody ass and no shit like that. I could just have the shit, move around. I ain't got to, you know what I'm saying, go to my seat whenever I feel like it. Go back, you know what I mean?
You have rules when you have a credential.
What's the rules?
You can't walk around when you got
credentials. Even when you buy your ticket?
So why are you getting a credential?
Well, that's so I can go backstage. You feel what I'm saying?
No, you can't go backstage if you have a credential. You only could be at a certain area. No.
Oh man, I don't know. So you can't like move around the stadium?
Nah, it's illegal. I mean, they may grant you leniency, but when the fight starts, you got to be in the media area. That's the rules. But I'm saying they can't police them, but they check your content, because they would get mad at me because of my relationship with Sam. I developed so many great relationships with all the fighters and trainers, right? So I would leverage that and just I would never ask Sam to do anything for me, but because of the relationship I had with Sam, I was fortunate enough to meet him, and I leveraged that during fight week. You know what I mean? Like I would just walk in with them and they hated that. Yeah, but you can't just walk around and be free. No, it's impossible. When the ball goes up, you got to be in that media area. Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. For real, it's fight night. It's better to be a ticketed person, but you got to be on the floor. You can't be in the stands. So if the weigh-in is great to have a credential, because you can get all the credentials in the box. You get what I'm saying? Like all the fighters, because the fighters don't go to the stands. They sit in that box area, right? That's on the floor. You can get all your interviews there. You have access to them there. But fight night, you have no rules. And Kelly Swanson, that pissed Kelly Swanson off. And I loved every minute of it, because I could interview people during the fights. As a media member, you can't interview during the fight in the arena. That's illegal. It's illegal because Showtime owns the rights to everything live, to everything. So you can't record during once the ball goes up. Yeah, true story. And if you have, I mean, if you got credence like now, Kelly Swanson won't really bend on black people because of me. Like I kind of curved her behavior a little bit. And but you know, if you're established, and you get some leniency, obviously, but a guy like you, she'll be on you like two like flies on shit, you know. So yeah. So Friday at the weigh-in, Thursday press conference, shit is great. I'm not even gonna lie to you, it's great. Get the credential, so you can interview all the people there, and then Saturday, it's better not to have a credential. Just do your best to get on the floor. Once you get on the floor, see, I always bought a cheap ticket, $50 ticket, $30 ticket.
Bro, you know how I get down.
And then I never asked anyone to get me to the floor, because I don't want to owe nobody favors. I know the usher is making $12 an hour in every city. Right? They say stop. I put a $20 bill in their hand and they ignore me. And I get to go to the bathroom, but I only can go up that aisle. You know what I mean? And then that's it. And they take it. And sometimes I've wasted $20, you know, like they'll take it and then I can't rat them out, but then I'll just go to another one. So I'd rather spend that $20 getting to the floor than
getting in the building.
Yeah, because I say, oh man, I gotta go ask him a question. Can you help me out real quick? I gotta go. I'll be right back. I gotta ask him a question. I don't say, hey, give me $20. No, because they're gonna say, hell no, I ain't taking no fucking $20, right? That you make them sound like a cheap hoe. You know what I mean? So you say, hey, let me ask you this question. I gotta go ask Mike a question real quick. You mind if I gotta go? And then I put $20 in their head and I go. I never ask for favors. Never ask for favors fight week. Like as it pertains, like I need help getting somewhere. I would never do that. I just know that this phone is powerful. So yeah, so work your magic, but they know who you are though, so because you're on the show. They watch us every night. So you ain't gonna sneak up on people. They know exactly who you are. They don't know your name, but they know your face, you know. So but yeah. Final press conference, weigh in, you need the credential. You don't really need to go to the press conference at the end of the fight, because those are scrum interviews, right? So that means everybody's on the interviews. You want to get the one-on-one interviews, everyone that's ringside, you know what I mean? Because you can pull the interviews from the other people. You just use the audio, and they'll never know where you got it from. You get what I'm saying? You can put a picture and the audio. If it's a scrum, they'll never know where you got it from. You get what I'm saying? Just change the audio volume and they'll never know. So I just gave everybody game on how to work the system.
Yeah, I just I thought you know what I mean? You can like move around like you need to.
Nah. And I know the Staples Center well. I can move anywhere I want to in the Staples Center, because I covered the Lakers for some time. So I know the security in the red jacket. So I know them a little bit, you know. So I would have no problem moving around at the Staples Center, you know. So yeah, man. I'm not going to the fight though. I'm not supporting that shit though. Come on. I'm not spending my money on that shit, man. If it was Gary Russell and Tank, I would buy a ticket.
Yeah,
you know? I would buy a ticket.
That was a great interview last night too, man. That was fun, man.
It was fun. It was fun.
Hey, we got to get Troy Isley in here, man, ASAP.
Okay. Have him DM me.
For sure. Patty Dean, she doing all right? PPD doing good?
Good. Oh, Patty Dean is doing super. She booking commercials and shit.
Okay.
Yeah,
No, we got to double check, man. We ain't seen.
Me and Patty cool. She just super busy. So I've been taking the initiative at booking, and she got 2 kids. She got 2 kids, and she'll be back when she's ready. It's all love with Patty and I, all love, and it's just got overwhelming, because she's running her business and she's acting every goddamn day. So, albeit an extra, or go to her Instagram. She'll tell you all that shit. You'll see it.
Yeah, most definitely.
But yeah, I encourage everybody. You want to get in the game, build your credential. You want to go the credential route, go to credential route. I mean, doing what I do ain't for the faint of heart. I'm just saying it right now. You're gonna get talked about. They're gonna disrespect you. They gonna say, ha ha, I got a credential, you don't. I'm like, nigga, I don't want the credential. Like, people think the credential defines them. But I'm gonna get a $30 ticket, pay the usher $20, and I'm gonna be right next to you. It cost me $50. Whereas it costs you your masculinity on some level. You get what I'm saying? I'd rather pay the $50.
Yeah, I thought like you get like it was like a backstage pass type shit.
No, you get to go backstage, but you can't do it during the fights. It's illegal.
No, I'm not saying record shit. I'm just saying like walk back there.
No, hell no. No. You can't walk. You only can go to the media area and the bathroom. No, you can't go behind the scenes. You think you go in the locker rooms and shit?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Hell no, you got to know the fighters. But if you have a credential, you can't go in the locker rooms with the fighters. No, you can't. I'm telling you. I remember, man. Oh, I can't talk about it, but
so listen. I'm gonna tell you.
I don't throw anybody under the bus.
I'm gonna tell you. Because when I was with Steven Nelson and him, I ain't had no credential, nothing like that. I was backstage the whole shit.
That's different because you're a friend. You're a friend of the team.
Right. Okay.
But when you have that credential on your neck, you can't use your friendships. You can't. No, you can't. Kelly Swanson will yell at you. Kelly Swanson yelled at me 100 times, and I ignored her 100 times.
Well, so I ain't gonna let that bitch yell at me though. I'm gonna tell you that straight.
Oh, you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to if you got a credential on your neck.
Shit.
I mean, or you don't get don't get a credential.
Well, all I'm saying is, I thought it was. You know what I mean?
You're not gonna humble yourself. Don't get a credential.
Yeah, I ain't. No.
Don't get a credential.
Yeah, well, shit. I probably shouldn't get one then.
I mean, not now. Or you can. Niggas start the credentials with clearance. No, it's great for fight week. Fight week, I say get a credential. I'm not knocking it because it makes your job easier. You can go to the media room. Everybody hangs out in the media room. You know how you see all the interviews in the media room fight week? You got that's great. You got the celebrities that come in. People want their opinion. It's the best ever. It's access, right? You get free food. It's perfect, especially in Vegas, not in LA so much because you don't need it in LA because in LA, wherever the fight hotel is where they're having the press conferences. So I can, because I'm Frederick Hawthorne, not that my name, but because I know everybody, love me or hate me, you know me, right? So I can navigate the hotel. And that irked the shit out of them was that I got better interviews I got more interviews, one-on-one interviews at the hotel not having a credential than having a credential. God honest truth. So Vegas is the best ever. The credential fight week it's great access, but you don't need it. You don't need it in LA or any non-casino based area that don't have a media room. Like the media room in LA is at the Staples Center. They don't use it fight week because it's too expensive. You understand what I'm saying? Like, whereas an all-inclusive spot, you're gonna have a media room. You understand, for big fights. But
Yeah.
it won't be like that. It won't be like that this week. It's gonna be in the Fight Hotel, which will be the Fight Hotel will be the Intercontinental Hotel. They use that hotel in LA. And it's gonna be upstairs at the top floor.
So
And you have access. Yeah, yeah.
So you telling me I couldn't, if I would have had that credential, I couldn't have went and chill with Boots and them?
No, not in a locker room. No. Kelly Swanson would have came and got you. I'm telling you, like, the truth. It's illegal. You got to be in a certain area. Do you get like they wouldn't mess with Ellie if he's with the Garcias because they know their relationship. So Kelly just will ignore that. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's very public to the boxing world. Ellie's gonna be in the Garcias locker room. Everybody knows that by now. But in terms of like after the fight, you get a little bit more leniency, but you can't just say, "Hey, I got a credential. I can go into the locker room." It don't work like that. You know, it don't.
That's fucking crazy.
Oh, you thought you thought you had access to the world, Craig, huh? Hey, Fred, what's your thoughts on Jamal James stoppage and where does he go from here? I didn't see the fight. I was at the Too Short concert. What's my favorite word? That's what I was on. That's what I was on. I ain't gonna even front with you. But I heard he got knocked out in the 7th, 8th round. So where does he go from here? He goes back to Minnesota.
Sorry, I lied to you, Martin.
That's that. I don't know yet. I don't know. I gotta watch the fight. Yeah, because Ellie, I mean, Ellie's Ellie. So I mean, you fuck with Ellie, you know. But Ellie's not the kind of guy that likes confrontation, you know. So Ellie won't confront you. So yeah, Kelly Swanson is definitely the warden for sure. But fight week, you need a credential, especially starting out. You would need a credential. Like, they don't really know you per se. They will get to know you the more fights you do, you know. But if you're not going to bend and bite your tongue, don't do it. Yeah. It's no in between. It's none of that shit. If you're not going to stay calm, then don't do it.
I gotta do enough of that shit at my job. Fuck that. I'm not. Yeah, I mean,
no, it's totally your choice. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm not.
Yeah, I got you.
I want you to win in both scenarios. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't want you going in not knowing. Everyone that has a credential on their neck has to compromise. You get what I'm saying? I was a wild bull. What's up, 315? We'll get back to it in a second. What's up?
What up, champ?
How you feel, man? I'm good, man.
I ain't calling in a minute, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry I woke you up.
Nah, you ain't. You know, that's how I naturally sound. Funny as fuck. Yeah. What happened to DB though?
DB, I think he's reading the Quran right now. No, but we just disagree, man. And I'm not changing. He ain't changing. That's the end of it. You know what I mean? I think Elijah Muhammad's a pedophile. He don't. That's it.
Word. So you off the show because of that?
I don't know. I haven't spoken to him. You got to ask him. But I don't go backwards. I don't go backwards. I believe in free will and free choice. You make your decision. You make your decision.
I come to a disagreement as long as there's no blows. I handle that like, man. You feel me?
Yeah, sure.
I disagree. Nah, I just didn't know that. I ain't been watching the show for a minute.
I know you haven't.
I've been busy and shit.
You.
So.
Yeah, you want to.
Feel me? I was just saying what happened to my Brody DB.
Nah, he cool. I'm sure he's good. I mean, I'm sure.
That's a fact. I know how y'all gonna squash that shit. Y'all gonna end up seeing each other in public. You feel me?
We live in the same city. Like, we live 3 miles apart.
That's a fact. So they're gonna see each other sooner or later. I mean, sometimes it's disagreements. You need that sometimes just to reestablish the relationship. You feel me? So what you been up to though, Fred? You been putting in work though.
Yeah,
I've been seeing little clips
I've
of your
been doing this
videos and
show
shit.
Sunday to Thursday night, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
How
That's what
the
I've been
film
doing.
doing? How the
Yeah.
film doing as far as numbers?
What's up?
I said how the film doing as far as numbers.
How
Did not watch?
Oh, it's doing great. Have you seen it?
Nah, damn, I'm gonna actually buy it.
Buy it right now, nigga. Buy it right now so I can see it.
I got you. So together, I got you.
All right, thank you.
Link is in the chat.
Link is in the chat.
No, I see it. I see it. I see it. Definitely
Appreciate
see
it.
the link.
Somebody buy it right now.
Oh,
We sold a lot today.
I done bought so many.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, word.
Yeah, we did a good job today. I appreciate y'all supporting the project today. It means a lot. Had a lot of buys today.
Oh, word.
Yeah, what's up?
You must have cut the prices now. I see it's only $5 now.
No, it's always been $5 and 19th. May 19th, man. Malcolm X's birthday.
Oh, I thought it was 10.
Nah, my next film is gonna be $10 because the budget's gonna be much, much bigger.
Oh, what you doing on your next film?
I'll tell you about it when I really wrap my head around it. It's just
Bro,
concepts and ideas right now.
Word. Why you just start taking on the Nation of Islam now?
Why I what?
Why you just start taking on the Nation of Islam?
I've always had these thoughts. I just pretended.
Listen to this.
Yes.
How you rep Muhammad Ali if you went against Malcolm?
Say it again.
How you rep Muhammad Ali if you went against Malcolm X?
How am I repping?
Yeah, Muhammad Ali if he went against Malcolm X.
I've always had those conversations. If you've had one-on-one conversations with me, I've spoken about that. But
I'm saying no, it's no I'm saying in my opinion, he no different from Anthony Joshua. How you do, like, you get what I'm saying?
I don't know the analogy between
what?
Because I mean, he couldn't speak up for himself. He like Fred said, Anthony Joshua don't got a mouth from himself, and that's the same thing with like with Muhammad Ali back in the day.
Articulate it so we can understand it. So,
like you saying, like back then, I remember you used to say like Anthony Joshua agree with anything Eddie Hearn says and shit.
Oh,
like
so
that.
you're
Like,
saying Muhammad Ali agree with everything Elijah Muhammad said?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's true. And then he woke up, but he kept quiet. You know, he was kicked out of the nation.
Quiet.
He was in a nation. He got kicked out in like 1970 and 1971, but he still gave the Nation of Islam his money because Herbert Muhammad, and he spoke out against Malcolm X. You know, like he said, if you go against my leader, you deserve to die. You know, shit like that. And and over time, they kind of softened up the palate as it pertains to Muhammad Ali. But I've had those. Oh, I haven't released those interviews. Oh, that's why. See, I haven't released those interviews because they're going to come out in a documentary that I'm doing. So I asked those questions to Muhammad Ali's family. I did. And so you will see that in the coming years.
Okay. I was just asking shit like I'm gonna like conversations like that.
No, but I did have those conversations. That do you think you betrayed Malcolm X? I asked that question for sure. Because I think everybody
that was
betrayed
one thing I ain't fuck with. I ain't fuck with Muhammad Ali really after that. But then I grew to like him again. You feel me? Like based off like what you just said. You feel me? Owned up to his mistakes and shit. And sometimes you do get caught in our ways.
Like
of going down the wrong path.
I'll tell you guys this: like living in LA, because I lived on the West Side basically since I was 19. I've run across I don't want to be disrespectful, but I'll just say I'll just say I know living in LA, I know women that's known Muhammad Ali. Like they live in my community. You guys I haven't met her, but you guys know of one because she was a guest on the show, but there's been a handful of others as well. Miss Parker, she talked about it on this show. But it'll come out when I'm ready for it to come out.
Yo, how you feel about Martin Luther King? I never heard you talk about him like that.
His wife accepted it, so I have no ill will. Like his wife accepted what he did, and that doesn't negate what he did per se, as you know. I up until 1966, 1967, I thought Muhammad Ali was Malcolm, Martin Luther King. They all starts with M. Muhammad, Malcolm, and Martin. That should be a
Yeah,
documentary. Wow. Malcolm, Martin, and Malcolm. Whoo, that'll be good, huh? Malcolm,
yeah. I think
Martin,
Malcolm was.
and
I
Muhammad.
think Martin Luther King was a host nigga.
You said Malcolm X twice, brother.
Yeah.
No, I said Martin Luther King.
No, I'm talking to Fred.
Oh yeah, up until 66. 66, he woke up because he realized that his mission
Yeah, he
was.
did. He said that I love my brothers and sisters into a burning house or some shit like that.
Yeah, that was a great interview. That 30-minute interview. That was a great interview. But he still complied with the nonviolence part. Um, I, I think. See, the problem is these men died so young. So Malcolm was young, man. Malcolm went to jail at 21 and got out at 27, 28 years old. You get what I'm saying? 47, 52. Yeah. So these men were so young. We see them as in our heads, we see them as older men. Muhammad Ali was how many years younger than Malcolm X? At least 10 or something like that when they were together. So he was a womanizing world champion. You get what I'm saying? He became world champion in February of 64. So imagine that. You understand what I'm saying? And he became a champion at 64. Malcolm died literally a year to the date he became champion. You see what I'm saying? So I think that we never got to see these men truly evolve. You understand?
Yeah, that's right.
Martin Luther King died at 39. Malcolm died at 39.
I'm young, so I'm young. I just started doing my research on this shit.
No,
I
but
realized that too.
Like your era, Tupac. I did a video on Tupac 3 days
I don't
ago.
look at Tupac as a role model because I look at Tupac as a Tekashi 6ix9ine. He was a fake gangster. What you mean what? Kyle, he was a fake gangster. That was never his persona. You feel me?
Yeah, but he took his time like a man though. He didn't tell him not a soul though, brother. He took his time like a man.
Well, what gangster went to acting school? You giving these image to these kids, you feel me? It's the same thing as Tekashi. You giving a gangster image out. That's not you.
That wasn't the only thing he did though, brother. He just had no gangster image though.
Huh?
Brenda had a baby. What was gangster about? Huh?
You said he didn't give out a gangster image?
I said that wasn't the only thing he did though.
I mean, but still, you giving out the wrong image. What you think a kid gonna take? The good message that you're giving out or the bad?
Depends on the kid.
I mean, you're right, but in this generation, they're gonna take the bad.
But that though, he in our it's our generation, not this one.
He's a fake gangster, bro. Tupac gave out a fake image. You gotta be honest with them all. I mean, you can't just attack one person and not attack the person who's doing this. Not attack the other person who's doing the same thing as the person that you don't like. That's why I compare Muhammad Ali to Anthony Joshua.
Why do you compare AJ to Muhammad Ali?
I mean, I told you, Muhammad Ali didn't have a mouth for himself. It's the same as Anthony Joshua. You got to keep it 100.
I mean, you can't say it's not the same thing because the Nation of Islam changed his whole entire life. You know what I'm saying? Like
what?
Change whose life?
To Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, like I'm saying, like as far as like Malcolm X, like that.
Oh man,
You said who changed? Kyle, you said who changed whose life, bro?
I think. See. Oh man. Oh my gosh. I don't think we got the time to have this conversation. It's 11:03 because I know a lot of information. I worked on this project for a year, y'all. I got interviews, Man, I worked on this project for a year. Y'all didn't know I was working on it. Y'all didn't know I was doing all these interviews. Man, Muhammad Ali. I'm gonna say this respectfully. He never changed his habits. He never changed his habits. He never drank, he never smoked, but he never stopped liking women. Never stopped liking women, and that controlled him. And he knew later on in his career, he knew Herbert Muhammad was robbing him. And like he knew, like I got so many primary evidences, primary sources.
Hell, the movie showed you that.
Well, the movie, yeah, thank you. But I got them actually saying it. Like I got people actually saying it. And he never changed. Like publicly he said Allah and this and that, but the same demons he had prior to joining the nation, which was womanizing and money and sex, and never did drugs. I never known that he did drugs or anything like that. But
I don't think I ain't read nothing like that.
No, but his pitfall was women, you know, and
that's a lot of us though.
Yeah, it's a lot of us. It's all of us. It's all of us, you know, it's all of us.
Right one,
yeah,
all of us, though.
And
I mean, I can't blame nobody for that.
No, I'm not.
You just learn from shit like that.
No, but if you're in the Nation of Islam, you can't have sex, right?
Yeah, that's just right.
Not unless you're Elijah Muhammad, right? I'm just being honest. You can't have extra. I don't know what it's called, but you can't sleep with all these women not unless you're gonna. So I just say that you know, if you say, like, this is why I don't subscribe to no religions. I don't subscribe to no one's rules. I don't subscribe to say, oh, you only can have sex once a week. You only can have one woman. No, I don't subscribe to y'all religion. You know, I won't subscribe to it. I subscribe to, I create my heaven right now, and I'm gonna get my heaven when I'm die. You know, I don't subscribe to I gotta abide by these rules, because when you create these rules, you're gonna be judged by those rules, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's just simply it. So no one can hold me. Yeah, no one can hold me to, oh, you're doing this wrong. Says who? I don't go to church. I don't subscribe to that. I can do what I want, you know.
But yo, Fred, listen, I see when you talk like that, people be thinking that you worship the devil. Or reality,
I don't care.
Yeah, I know that, but I know that I see when people be attacking you when you down talk the Nation of Islam, but it don't be nothing bad. I know you don't be trying to come off as the bad guy. You be just trying to state facts.
I don't really care. I say that about all religions.
People need to understand that it's the same thing as the Trump topic when they jump on you and they say that you're a Trump supporter. People do that shit to me all the time when I talk about Trump. I'm not no Trump supporter. I just talk about the bullshit I hear y'all talk about with the Democrats. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just think that people need to wake up and realize freedom is an individual choices, man. It's not in a group think.
Hey, Carla, can I ask you a question about that? I can't let this Tupac shit slide. So is it gangster like seeing a black man get jumped, right? Hopping out the car and shooting two off-duty police officers? What you call that?
I mean, listen, you ever seen a good kid find himself on a block? You ever seen a good black kid who get taken care of? He get all the shoes that he wants, and he just chooses to sit on the corner and go shoot at people.
But what makes you gangster? If you don't mind me asking.
I mean, being a real nigga, you coming from that environment, not you finding it.
But he came from that environment, though, brother. He came from the street. He went from New York
Listen,
to Baltimore to Oakland. He went to three of the worst cities you can go to. I mean, I'm trying to figure out.
Yo, Kyle, listen, he went from New York, then he found Death Row, then he started claiming some lost.
No, brother, you tripping. You tripping. You tripping. You tripping. You super tripping. He went from New York to Baltimore, Baltimore to Oakland. That's how, he
But
didn't.
he ain't started.
What do you
But he
mean?
ain't started.
He didn't. Hold on, brother, please. He did not go to death row until he went to jail, bro. And Suge Knight got him out. That's how he ended up at death row. So I don't know who.
Cali shit, right?
Huh?
And he started jacking some Cali shit, right? When he went to death row, right?
My man, he before he went to jail, he was in Oakland, my brother. You gotta do your research on Tupac before you start talking crazy like this, brother. You gotta do your research. You gotta do your research. You ain't do your research, bro. The man is damn near from Oakland, bro. Through and through. Ask Rich, ask Too Short, ask E40, ask MC Hammer. Brother, you're tripping. He was doing Oakland shit long before he got with Death Row. You gotta do your research though,
How
player.
you doing Oakland shit when you from New York?
Bro, just because he was born there. It wasn't like he grew up there.
What you mean? He was raised in New York.
No, he wasn't, bro. See, that's what I'm saying. Do your research, brother. You gotta do your research, bro. If anything, he was raised in Baltimore.
New York. When he moved from
He was
New York.
raised in Baltimore, brother, more than New York.
When he moved from New York.
Bro, the man was a kid when he moved from New York. He was a little kid. He went to acting school and he was living in Baltimore, bro, with Jada Pinkett.
Nigga, he was a teenager when he went to acting school. So he was raised in New York.
Brother, the man was not raised in New York. That's like Fred say he's from New York, but Fred really not from New York. Fred went back and forth, but Fred is really from LA. Fred came out here. How old was you, Fred, when you came out here?
8.
Huh?
8.
He was 8. That's a difference. He was a kid.
I just told you.
When he's in Baltimore.
No, he's talking no. I just think that you're saying no. You're saying that he struggled with the duality of being a good kid.
Yeah,
like how Kendrick Lamar talks about it a lot in his songs. Like he paints the picture of what he grew up in, but he never joined the gang. But all like he say he got beat up and but anyways, you guys can watch go listen to his music. So what you're saying is Tupac struggle. I believe Tupac struggled with that duality. You understand? Like
it's the same thing I'm saying.
I think Tekashi would be the wrong example. I don't know who else you would use, but I think he was 25, man. See, that's the Tupac was so young, man. When you close your eyes, you think Tupac is 45, but he's only 25 when he died. And I'm not mad at well, I never chose to be gangster. I never because I'll share that story. I was going to share the story a month from now because I don't want to give that dude no energy. But anyways, I'm going to say here. What was the question? What we just
your step pops?
Oh, my step pops. What? No, it has nothing to do with that.
Okay.
No, he was talking about Tupac.
Yeah, Tupac was 25. He struggled with that duality. He wasn't 45 or 35 or 55. He was 25. So I can accept it. That he struggled with that. You can hear it in his in his tracks, you know, how he got change is gonna come. And then he on the song with Snoop Dogg, and then you know what I mean, so so he has that duality in All Eyes on Me. But he was 25. If Tupac would have made it, I think you're right in what you want to say. I think you may be using the wrong example.
I probably am,
but
that's just how I seen it at the time. Like, that's like I always say, man. Like, once you leave high school, you can't really turn gangster, and I see a lot of kids doing that. If you get what I'm saying.
No, I get it, and
I see a lot of kids leaving high school and they become the gangster.
well, I mean,
depends on the situation, bro. Something can turn you gangster for real.
Yeah, to a degree. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Kyle. Yeah, it depends on your situation to a degree. But I see a lot of kids doing it for no reason when they was good kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tank Davis does it.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a good example. Tank Davis.
For
That
no
thing
reason.
posted some bullshit recently on Twitter talking about this is my last fight. Talking some Adrian Broner shit. I see why they friends, like, and they good people.
Yeah, man. Circumstances can change anybody though, for real.
Yeah, circumstances. Great point. Circumstances. You're absolutely right. I think that
because I'm not gonna lie to you, man. The death of my cousin changed me a whole lot, brother.
Yeah.
That's daily shit. That's a fact. That can change you.
I'm because like I didn't cuss at all. Fred, remember I used to never cuss at all, dude. Remember that?
I don't remember. No.
Oh shit. Well, yeah, I never remember. If you really go back and watch all them old clips and shit, I didn't used to cuss. When my cousin died, just that shit did something to me, man. You know what I'm saying?
It definitely do it to you. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
So how y'all feel about Boots Ennis though?
Oh man, I've been saying this for how long, Fred? That meant the truth, man.
He bad.
Mm-hmm.
He bad.
I feel he should work on his defense a little bit, but other than that, that boy a dog. I want to see him expect.
Well, you know, a dude can't hurt you, man. You kind of just try to you just walk through some shit just to get him up out of there.
Right.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Because if he wanted to, because you remember when Delorme threw that dumbass punch and he missed by a mile, he already gauged like where he was at. Because he hit him twice.
He
hit him twice.
I liked it that.
Yeah, put him away.
I think Crawford gonna pack up Shaw Porter.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah,
he gonna get him up there. He gonna get him up out in the 10th round.
All right. Appreciate you calling in. Appreciate the conversation.
All right, man.
Peace.
I'm gonna holler at y'all.
Peace.
Sure.
Damn, we went everywhere on that. You want to wrap up that conversation? You got any thoughts on that?
Nah, man. Just I think you gotta not listen to niggas like Wack 100 as it pertains to Tupac Shakur. You gotta like really do your research, man. That nigga was doing some gangster shit. Dude, like, you know what I mean? He was doing gangster shit. Him and Trex was beating people the fuck up long before Death Row even came about. You know what I'm saying? He was doing a whole lot of gangster shit. He was doing gangster shit in Oakland. Shot a motherfucker in the damn park. You know what I'm saying? So that was long before Death Row. That's what I'm trying to tell niggas. Like, just because you go to acting school, that don't mean you a great fucking kid. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't shit in school, and I was in theater. That don't mean shit.
How would you summarize Tupac?
I mean, a regular nigga grew up in the hood. I mean, that's just the facts. I wouldn't say he was a street nigga or a hood nigga, but shit, he grew up in the streets. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. That's the environment you raised in. That's half the time, most of the time, damn near, that's what you become. Like, I'm not no hood nigga, but I'm a street guy. Like, I'm street wise. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing no hood hot shit right now. But, you know, we all did some hot shit when we was kids. I don't know about you, Fred. I'm just saying, I speak for myself.
I went to jail at 19.
Yeah, see, so it's hot shit. You get what I'm saying? So we all did some hot shit because that's what we're accustomed to doing, hot shit, seeing hot shit, seeing dumb shit. You know what I mean? And when you're young, you think you can you think you gonna live forever. So you do dumb shit, not thinking about the consequences of your actions.
Yeah, I like this Tupac case study because I just did a video.
But my thing is, dog, don't ever put him in the same sentence, breath, or any fucking thing as it pertains to Tekashi 6ix9ine, bro. That man's a fucking rat. You know what I'm saying? He was into some shit and he told.
I actually don't think that's
Nah, man. When you in the game, listen. When you in the game, you can't. Nah, fuck that. You in the game. You know what I'm saying? You can't. This is my thing, right? You gotta take your shit on the. You gotta take your shit to the chest, to the chin, however you want to say it. You gotta take your shit because you was out there doing that hot shit. You was doing all that talking, all that rah-rah shit. You gotta live with that. You can't give somebody else your fucking years. That's out of pocket. Listen, my one of my best friends right now, Kamari, he doing 18 to 20 for another nigga. He saved the nigga life, and the nigga told on him. That's the same type of shit. That's why I can't get with a nigga that's talented, man. I just can't do it, bro.
Yeah. Okay. I'll say this.
He's not a civilian, Fred. Like, he's not me and you. He's not a civilian.
I'm saying this. I think we're gonna use the term civilian. I think that's not even a part of a civilian's conversation. I think we internalize like gang culture. You know, like I don't think like I get up every day, I take my kids to school, I do what I need to do around the house and as it pertains to my business. I don't live a gangster life. So I think we have internalized the gangster life so much that we are having conversations of what a gangster should do. I'm not having no listen. I think it's white liberals. I think I'm just going to use the term America have played us to make us believe that we gotta internalize gangster. I'll never have conversations with Lincoln about gangster. You know, like I'll have right and wrong, but I'm not saying, hey, you know, that nigga Tekashi 6ix9ine, man, he a snitch. Hey, Cardi B, hey, I ain't having no conversations with my kids about no Cardi B and you know, like
Well,
no.
the reason why I would have a conversation with my kid is to deter him away from doing any dumb shit and telling him like this is the type of shit that you risk when you do dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's gonna tell on you. That's the shit that happens. Somebody gonna tell.
Yeah, I understand that, but I'm just saying like our ideology as adults, like like my mindset every day ain't like man, what nigga am I gonna rob today? What am I gonna get over? I'm thinking I got 20 minutes to get these kids ready for school. You know what I mean? I want to be at the gym by 8 o'clock, 8:30. Then I want to be at the boxing gym by 9:30. That's the goal. I got to pick Lincoln up at 2:30. Got to pick Kennedy up at 3. How am I gonna get basketball practice in the day? Or we gotta do homework. Lincoln got to read for 20 minutes. We got piano lesson on Thursdays. That's my mindset. Like, how can I get like these? How can I get a 10-minute break in between? That's like my biggest thing. Like, I got to get a 10-minute break. I got to make a video. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's like my I'm not thinking about like gangster lifestyle at all. I think that and I've never been a gangster. Like I told you guys, I'm cornball number 1 and I'm proud of it. You know, you know.
So he moved to Baltimore when he was 13 years old, Fred.
When he moved to Baltimore, he's 13. Yeah, but that's
a fucking kid, man.
He's a kid. He died a kid. He died at 25. Just think, he was 13 at 25. He's dead. That's insane. I think Tupac would have been special. I think if Tupac had a father in his life, he would have been special. You know, like
he was 17 when he moved to Oakland.
Yeah, he is a revolutionary baby, right? He grew up in the Panthers.
You know, they gave his stepdad a fucking years for nothing.
He what?
No, his stepdad got hella years for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Remember that?
No, I don't remember.
A lot of the Black Panthers, They locked the fuck up.
Yeah, many of them are. A lot of them are. I thought Obama was gonna release them.
Yeah, Obama full of shit, man. He is full of hot dog shit.
Yeah, there's some things I didn't like about him.
There's a lot of things I didn't like about that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, this motherfucker. Listen, bro. They sold us a fucking dream, man. You know how you always say like Al Haymon and Floyd just blackface. That was Obama, man. That motherfucker was faulty than a motherfucker, dog.
Yeah, that's Al Haymon.
Don't give me no shit about he everybody president. I don't want to hear that shit, man. When you wake up in the morning, your ass is black, man. Fuck that.
Yeah, Corey Lee boxing. He did a Gary Russell fight with no credential. He had a great time. Yeah, he was even. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, it's that. Listen. The way I be moving and grooving, bro. It's kind of hard for me not to like. It's kind of hard for me to get a credential, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
No, but just do it. Try it. Try it for a fight. Try it for a fight and see how it works out for you, and see how it works out for you. You know, because grow your content. Interviews grows your page. You know. Now I don't even care about my subscribers. Whoever I talk about, they getting it. So that's that's all I care about now. You know, I don't really care too much about my subscriber count, even though it's growing. You know, but I can give two shits about it. Try the credential route and see how it works out for you. See how you learn to navigate it. Try a couple of fights, learn to navigate it. You know. Yeah, I say you got over 80,000 views out of credential that day. Yeah, it happens that way for X. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, try it. Don't knock it. It might work out for you. You know, you ain't got to be. You don't have to be Billy Badass, as Sergeant Dorsey would say. Try it and see if it works out for you, and if you can manipulate the game to leverage it. You know, like many. I ain't saying me and Kelly Swanson got into it every fight. No, I mean, yeah, every fight. Every card. That sounds like we physically fighting. But
somebody said if you hang with Fred, they ain't giving you no credential.
Well, you never know. You never know.
But they can't really deny me because it ain't my doing.
Yeah. But people talk, hey, that's the guy from Fred show. You know that? They're gonna show a video. I don't know what they're gonna do, but just work it, man. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna be honest with Fred. I'm gonna be honest with you, dog. I'm gonna give her everything she want. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give her everything she hope and desire for. That's what I'm telling you.
Nah, well, don't get a credential because your job ain't to get her. Your job is to get content. Your job ain't to be the consumer. Fuck white people. Fuck Mexicans. Fuck black people who root against you. I don't give a fuck about none of them. Your job is to go get that content and be great at getting the content, man. You know what I mean? You're gonna have black people hating on you, you're gonna have Mexicans hating on you, you're gonna have white people hating on you. That's boxing for you. You know, put yourself in the best position to be successful. And then when you become successful, you can drop the ladder down and help somebody else. That's it.
Man, next year, I gotta get these documentaries recorded, bro. I got to get this shit out. This motherfucker taking forever, dog.
Well, you go on the fights instead of going to work on a documentary.
No, that's what I'm telling you. I'm finna put that shit to bed, man.
You gotta focus on that shit, man, because that shit can go awry so fast. Because here's what I learned making movies: if you don't value it, the people you hire ain't gonna value it. Because if you tell somebody, hey, I'm gonna do this, so let's connect in 2 weeks, like they ain't worried about that shit. Nah, we got deadlines. Fuck that. Tupac was very complex. It's sad we didn't get a chance to see his full evolution. You right, man. I would have loved to see Tupac, and man, I would have, man. Just how I always say in my head, I wish Malcolm X could have got to Fred Hampton. I wish, because Fred Hampton looked up to Malcolm X so much, man. Oh man, you know. Always, man, all those leaders in Chicago failed us, man. Fucking failed us. All those fucking everybody that came out of Chicago failed us. We got 2 black people that made $1 billion in Chicago. Oprah, Michael Jordan, Elijah Muhammad, Barack Obama,
Kanye West,
Jesse Jackson. Chicago ain't shit. It's the murder capital of America, dog. How the hell we got the genesis of the Nation of Islam, phase 2 of the Black Panther Party, 2 billionaires, Michael Jordan, Oprah Winfrey,
three billionaires.
Who's the third one?
Kanye West.
Kanye West. Thank you. And we ain't. Chicago should be the model city. It should be. It should be the model city, but it's not, man. I just think Chicago. That's why I say mothers and fathers. I ain't hating on Chicago, man. I just think every 4th of July, 19 people shot. 75 shootings, 19 people shot every 4th of July. It never fails. Anyways, what's up, Roland? Appreciate you, man. Thank you, dog. Was the Black Panther Party a gang? Were they a terrorist group? Who was more of a threat to the police and the government? The Panthers, the Bloods, the Crips. Panthers started the Bloods and the Crips. Tupac's mom and godfather were Black Panthers. I don't know if the Black Panthers started the Bloods and the Crips. What are you making the point of? You ain't got to put in no money. I'm not saying put in another super chat. I'm just saying I didn't. Are you talking about the concept, or did they actually do it? I don't know.
Concept. I don't know if a nigga just said, "All right, we Black Panthers, now we Crips." I don't know.
I know a lot of the Black Panthers that lived on Central Ave became gangsters. I know that. Well, I should say a number of them became gangsters because the Black Panther Party started falling apart, and they became gangsters but it was Black Panthers have nothing to do. I can't tell that story, but I've heard the story many times. Meaning I don't know the full details of it, but I just know it started over there on Central Ave, and 41st and Central was the headquarters for the Black Panthers, and Central Ave where they played jazz, and they had Slaussons, and they had I forget the name of the gangs, but Slaussons was a gang, and I don't know. We gotta put it all together. When the Black Panthers Party broke up, they started smaller gangs called the Bloods, and others started the Crips. I can't tell.
No, the Crips were first, bro, and then the Crips they was beating people up and all that stuff, and then that's how the Bloods kind of joined up. I think that's how it happened.
I'll have that story for y'all in the next 2 weeks. I got to talk to them. I'm very interested now because I need to know that story word for word the best I can. So I'll have that. I'll have something for y'all in the next 2 weeks about that.
For sure.
I know that I know people who know that oral history here in LA. I just can't answer that. But Chicago, man, y'all should be the model city, dog. All that money, all that influence them flew through there. How many presidents came out of Chicago? I don't know.
The black one.
Obama. It had to be another president. Lincoln. Yeah, man, we got so many presidents. So, anyways, you ready to go start your show?
Hey, Fred, I'm gonna tell you something.
Yes.
Niggas gotta do their research. That's all I gotta say, man. We gotta do more research as a people.
Yeah. He said he just started. He did say he just started reading. So
okay.
I'll give him that.
He must be young then, huh?
I mean, it don't matter. I mean, some people start at 40. Some people start when they go to prison. Some people's nigga, I had a formal education. I was college educated and didn't do a deep dive until after I got college educated. I mean, I know it because I grew up in black cities, in urban cities. So I know like the topical stuff, but I didn't have time to do it in college. I had to find a way to cheat. I had to find a way to fuck Becky. I had to find a way to fuck Teresa, and whoever. I mean, I was like the United Nations in college. You know what I mean? Shit, I was giving out passports. You know what I mean?
Now, what kept you from doing the fraternity?
We didn't have a fraternity, and I started to pledge Sigma And then my line leader got into a car accident, and he lost his brother, the brother and the mother of his child, and he became not basically paralyzed, but he was bad off. And so I was going to pledge at Azusa Pacific Sigma, and I was going. We was like 2 or 3 weeks in, and I was going to be a Sigma. And so I didn't pledge, so I dropped off the line when he got into the car accident, because he was my ride, honestly. So I didn't have a car, so that's what it is. So I would have pledged if he hadn't gotten in a car accident, but I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I didn't, because I like my individuality. I really do. I like the fact that I ain't got to be nowhere Saturday morning to give out fucking turkeys and I mean, I ain't gotta pay my damn how you say it. Kyle, you falling asleep already?
No.
I had to, pay my dues and shit. You know what I mean? Not that I don't do it, but I'm just saying, I'm not obligated to do it because I'm a part of a group.
Well, you know what I like, dog? The song, Fred. Play the song, Fred.
I was ready, man. I'm getting used to you now. Roland, appreciate you. Birdman, Dave Jack. I'm gonna show you the lights, okay? I'm gonna show you the lights when we get off. Dave Jack. Almost did it, Hustler Slim. Almost did it. If I would have had a car, I would have did it. Brother Code, Davis. North Pole. What's up, man? Where you been, dog? Keep Sim. K Sim. Centos is waiting on you, man. Oh, Lincoln he got his. Thank you for correcting me, Centos. But I know he got he got a big park out there. I stand corrected. Thank you for correcting me. North Pole. What president came from Chicago or Illinois? I don't know. G. Brown. Did Lincoln die in Illinois? He must have died there. Something happened where Lincoln, he established some level of residency in Illinois. I know that. Champion Hart, Andrew Charles, Ricky. Because I feel like I learned that in history. I don't know. Birdman, Noah. Boss Hog, what's up, Boss Hog? K Sims, run my fade boxing. Anthony Bolton, man. Subscribe. Denny Shelby, appreciate you. Lincoln was from Springfield, Illinois. Let me check this shit. Abraham Lincoln was born February 12th. The second child of Nancy Haney Lincoln is in a log cabin in Seeking Springs near Kentucky. Let me find that. Because the family migrated west, passing through New Jersey, Virginia, Lincoln, parental grandma, namesake, the heritage of Lincoln remains unclear between daughter and
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm aces. Learn to develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah.
Something happened in Chicago, man.
I think he's from Illinois, all right?
No, he's from. Centos is right. He's from wherever that. Where is he from? Kentucky. But I'm trying to find. He has something to do with Illinois somehow, some way.
Before Hernandez, where you at, dog?
He made his home. Yeah, Abraham. Hey. Okay, I found a piece of it. I'm tired of researching this history, so I'm just going to read this. Just so we can have closure on this. Abraham then became increasingly distant from Thomas, in part due to his father's lack of education. 1831, As Thomas and other family members prepared to move to a new homestead in Coles County, Illinois, Abraham struck out of his town. He made his home in New Salem, Illinois for 6 years. Lincoln and some friends took goods by flatboat to New Orleans, Louisiana, where he was first exposed to slavery. So he lived in Illinois, but I got to find out. Illinois. Oh, he was he was a legislature and in Springfield, Illinois. Lincoln's second state house representative, 1834, at the time of the whip. Yeah. Okay. He was a state legislator. But when did he establish residency? I got to find that shit out. We can find that shit out together. Someone send that shit to me and I'll announce it tomorrow. Yeah. Love y'all, man. Holla at y'all. Did People Hernandez come in here? Where People Hernandez at? Well, we'll see him tomorrow night. Appreciate you, peoples. Holla.